Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Lauren Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Wednesday. Glad you're with us tonight. Special show for you. Hello. We're so glad you're here because we have an incredible, what we call What's New Wednesday. It's all about the latest, the greatest, the brand new, the fabulous pieces you're going to see. Now, we do have a nice little mix. We've got a lot of brand new to show you, including a spectacular ruby, but also we're going to see some closeouts as well. So it's a little bit of everything, and we've got closeout wheels, we've got great big museum pieces that are on clearance, and not to mention a whole array of big diamond pieces that are also going to be on the way for you at a clearance price. So that's all coming up. Got a lot of show for you. We have some beautiful diamond hoops. Speaking of closeouts, it's our largest style of diamond hoop here. We have a 4-carat 10. They are an incredible price tag, but we only have a couple of pairs left. And that's all we're going to see. So when they're gone, they're gone. So it's going to be time to get you your big oval inside out hoops that we have in all VS diamonds. We also have, okay, the biggest Paraibas here, a nearly 12-carat Paraiba tourmaline is on the show tonight, and that is going to be more affordable than you could ever imagine because pieces like that belong in museums only. We've got one for you, and it's on sale. So it's going to be coming up. We also have a 51-point pink diamond. It is our third largest pink diamond that is left here, and the other two are over 1 carat. So they get a little more pricey. So we're going to bring a major blowout price tag to our half-carat plus that is indeed certified, and so much more. So if you have any requests, get those in. We'll help you out with those as we continue through 3 big hours live from Los Angeles. Thank you to the outpouring of love. I know I guess California's been making national news the last few days with our extreme weather. So just want to shout out and thank everybody who reached out, all of our viewers across the country who were all kind of looking out for us, hoping for the best here. And happy to report that all of us here in TVON land are A-OK. So we've got, it's a little bit messy and it's a little bit muddy, but we're doing all right. So thank you to everybody. Not to mention, since we're on the subject of thank yous, I also have a big thank you from all of us here because Deborah was sending these amazing, everyone got one. I came in the office and it was like there were just boxes everywhere. She was kind enough to send each and every one of us that work at TVON a big box of gourmet food. So Deborah in Florida, you are the sweetest, most generous. That is so kind and so thoughtful, and your card was beautiful. So thank you from all of us here at TVON. I know everyone's excited to dive into their respective boxes, and we're looking forward to indulging a little bit. It says comfort. When there are no words, you can always count on food. Yeah, that's pretty true. So anyway, thank you, Deborah, so much. So anyway, let's get started. We've got an amazing way to start the show. If you have requests, get them in, like I said. Help you out with all those. But name of the game today, dial in early. It's just going to be kind of last call, last hurrah on everything you see. So we'll start here. It's actually going to be our emerald piece that we're going to show you first. And it's a Colombian emerald. And it's a really, really good look because you also have around. So that's always more unique and unusual, but this is item number 6416. I love this look. This is a really good look because you got the stardust mounting. Did you get yours, Andy? Andy, did you get your box? Antonia, did you get your box? Your box? Tony, I know yours is on the way. You've got one though. Oh, don't think you, oh yeah, you got one. Yeah. Oh, he's like, I'm gonna go get it now. You're gonna have like a little dinner time. I wanna know if everyone got the same box. Mine is avocado toast. No, this is mine. No, you can't have mine. Yours is in the back office. No, you can't have mine. And yeah, that's avocado toast, like all the makings of, I mean, right? Yeah, she knows what I like. All right, so here we go. 30 points. 30 points. I mean, I can't believe it. No, Tony was a little concerned. He's like, do I have to make stuff? And I'm like, I think we can make avocado toast, Tony. I think, yeah, if you need any help in that department, I would even be able to help you there, okay? Yeah, it's got all the makings for like a really good gourmet avocado toast. I'm on board. Anyway, yeah, it'll be amazing if I don't start getting into that box before this 3-hour show is over. So anyway, let's talk emerald. It's 30 points in a Colombian emerald. First of all, we love that. And then you also get 49 points in diamonds. This is that scattered, what we call the stardust mounting that has a lot of different sizes of diamonds throughout. They go all the way to the sides. They kind of taper out to the sides in either direction. And we only have one. So you're going to be hearing a lot of shout outs on quantities. Okay. You're going to hear a lot of one onlys. You're going to hear a lot of this is two only, one this and one that, meaning like we'll have one gold, one yellow, one white. That's how we're going to roll tonight. So there are a lot of last call opportunities, but this is our 30-pointer with 49 points. It's yellow gold only, which is, if you ask me, the way to get your fabulous Colombian emerald anyways. But we're also going to do a really fantastic price because this is obviously, I mean, take a look at it like face up. You just really directly into that stone and see all that glow you get there. It's beautiful, but then you get diamonds that are all set. Again, this is burnishing, so there's no prongs, there's no sharp edges. You have 4 prongs in the entire piece just to set that emerald in that round. Here's what it looks like on the hand for you, so you can see what that's all about. And then I'll zoom that hand shot in a little bit, but look at how stunning this is, right? A bright, gleaming, glowing emerald. Doesn't need to be a big size. What you really look for is quality. That's what you want. You want the color, you want the glow, you want all that amazing, when you see it light up like it's plugged in, like where's the outlet? It's just a good look. So how about instead of $19.99, forget about that, we could go half off, make it a lot less than even $999. I'm so ready to get this one home. It's our last one. I know we used to do, we've seen a lot of this mounting of late, but we're really not seeing as much of it going forward because it's a very labor intense mounting. So keep that in mind. Just if you like it and you're kind of digging the whole emerald combination, we love it. But this is not even $9.99, $8.99, $799. Let's try starting this Wednesday off so right. And you know what? It's going to be $777 for that one. If you love the yellow gold, you are ready to go. Oh, wait, really? Oh my gosh, is there some kind of secret avocado toast society I don't know about that I am not part of yet? She says that that's what you guys have on the chat every morning. What? Why do I not know about this? How come I'm not invited? Okay, let's face it, probably because I'm not even up when you guys on the East Coast are up eating breakfast. I probably, although I am up, let me clarify, I'm probably up, I just haven't gone to bed yet. That is the difference there. So yes, I could join in and it would be my, your breakfast and my late night snack. Okay, so I want to be part of this whole chat situation. I love that, G. All right, so here we go, one only $777, let me know who's got it. Then we are going to see, can you believe we have heart-shaped turquoise earring studs? I thought it was a misprint. I'm thinking, wait a minute. I had never seen a heart-shaped turquoise until this earring came along. Shocked we have one pair for you. They're going to be coming up as well. Then we have a pink pearl. We got a lot of exotics here. There's exotic pieces, but not exotic pricing, and we love that. So here's what's coming up. We're going to get to our pink pearl piece, and there is a little birdie parrot design as well. That's going to be that cool critter style that we love, and so much more. So let me know if you like that one at $777. We'll keep on moving and rocking and moving and grooving. And this is how we get you pearl in exotic color. We've seen goldens, we've seen Tahitians, but I think the most exotic of them all, let me give it a little polish. It is a beautiful, this one in particular is a real pinky lavender tone. It's got more of that, oh, look at it, almost like, could it be possible that they took like moonstone and coated a pearl with moonstone? No, it's not what they do, but this is again a tribute to a mollusk that was able to do something incredible because that's got a lot of sheen to it. Yes. Uh-huh. Right. Oh, yes. Judy and Michael. And they got it? Oh, good. They called in to say hello and say that they love their turquoise they got. I remember, Judy, I remember she had a request and we brought out a bunch of 10-carat stones or a bunch of big stones and she got the 10-carat. Wonderful. Well, thank you, Judy. Thank you, Michael. Where were they calling from? That's so nice. Thank you for the call. I appreciate that. Glad. From North Carolina. Wonderful. I'm glad you got it and glad you love it. That's all very, very nice. So here we go with item number is 744. Nope, that's the wrong one. It's item number 4069. I'm already excited about the turquoise heart shapes, but we're going to talk pinky lavender pearl, and this is it. We've got a white, yellow, or rose option here, although the rose gold looks fantastic. I would say probably, with the purple color, any gold color is fine, but rose and white are probably your best bets. It's an 11mm piece, and yes, I will change the gold. So I think, yes, we are going to do that. We are. I know it once upon a time was a rose gold only situation. We're going to go ahead and allow you to take any gold color you want, but it's 7 points in diamonds. Think of it like that triple leaf design that you have, or that floral, or maybe like a lily or tulip design. And then you've got this fabulous 11mm, all natural. This is not a treated, this is not an enhanced pearl, this is not coated or anything like that. This is from a mollusk that is really unique in that it's able to create that nacre in this beautiful saturated color. Sometimes they're a very, very light pink. This has a lot of that lavender tone to it with those, like, just again, looks like ethereal. It looks like, again, a bit of that beautiful blue you'd see just, again, if you're thinking about, you know, the moon and the stars and all these beautiful celestial beings, and it kind of has that kind of softness about it, but a glow. It's really striking and super feminine. This is how it's backed with all that gold. Of course, it's going to be a bail that's really the length here from the bail to that base where you see it fastened to the piece here in the gold. So it's really going to be perfect with a lot of different chains, including including DBT-wise, because I always get that question. This one will work. And it's not going to be, well, look at this value, a $9.99 piece, which is incredible for an exotic pearl like this. But we're going to make it a lot more affordable for you. Take a look at this from a distance away. Oh my goodness, this is still just gleaming and glowing. And just look at how, again, so much lavender coming through. I mean, pink is almost a misnomer here. It's a really beautiful, richer tone than that. You can see it's got about 3/4 of an inch from top to bottom. It almost now looks like from a distance like a crown of diamonds it's wearing. And then we'll show it on the neckline for you. But it's going to be, whew, this is just a really quick deal. And I love $9.99, don't get me wrong, but it's going to be a lot better than that. We'll show it over here really quickly for you so you can get another sense of the size and just how, again, the gleam and the glow you're getting. I mean, really good pearls are going to do that, right? And still, even from a distance away, you still see this incredible look that you're getting. So as we take another discount for you and make it less than $8.99 or $7.99 or even $6.99, all of these great values in and of their own right, but we're going to make it a lot better for you. And that is going to be, forget about even $5.99 or $499. I don't know how we're doing this, but that is an exotic, organic, stunning, large pearl, and yet it is not even $499. We're going to go lower than that. Are you ready for this? I don't know if anybody is prepared, because white pearls in this size would be more, and they would be cultured usually. This is a beautiful, beautiful natural pink. I'm going to make it better than even $4.99, even $450. We're going to make it $449 if you'd like it. And that has that really stunning saturated tone. If you have, and we have a lavender sapphire tonight that would be stunning with it. Also, shout out to all of our gentlemen who, remember the big yellow diamond we had in the gents ring, that the 202 that was in that gorgeous mounting? We actually have, and very wisely so, we found a really incredible radiant cut sapphire that's yellow, and we put it in that same mounting. So if you would like, or if you missed out on that yellow diamond gents ring, or if it was just a little bit out of the budget, we've got that in yellow sapphire that is truly, it is the doppelganger for a yellow diamond. So that's coming up, so I wanted to shout that out if that sounds good to you. And then we have a beautiful, mention the lavender sapphire. The biggest Alexandrite buy I've ever had is coming up on the show, but this is $449. So let me know if you'd like that one, and that should be gone. I mean, my goodness, it's not, but hey, you know, a lot of people kind of mosey on in on a Wednesday, so take your time. But again, that is something special that I would not expect to see again as far as the value goes. So we're going to talk about a little bit. Okay, I've got this one pair of earrings. I just don't even know where you would ever find anything like this. It is the most simple, beautiful stud earring. This is actually turquoise, and you can see it is a defined, perfect heart shape. Now, here's the caveat. It's only rose gold in this style. That will be it. I cannot do another gold color, so these are going to be, you're about to see why, because there's a major value associated with 7443. And that's going to be our one pair here. So 46 points. It's not meant to be this, you know, big, oversized stud. And I think, hold on, looks like there's a little fuzzy wuzzy on it, and I can't even see these until I get them on camera. But there you can see it's really got that defined cleft here. Let me see if I can get that one all cleaned up for you. And it's in the double basket with that rose gold set beautifully, and we're ready to give you a great value here. And there it is. I think all a little better, a little bit. There it is. Up close. Now they're leaning, but I had them before so you could see them perfectly upright. Is that just not the sweetest earring? And now they don't want to sit that way. But we've only got one, so they're not going to be here long, because one pair, obviously. And you've got, I think, something also a really good candidate size-wise for second piercings, third piercings, what have you. I think that would work as well. But it's not, for the life of me, goodness. Should have just set these up in the beginning, right? Should have spent an hour setting those up. All right, here we go. Let's just give them a huge value. The one and only pair of heart shapes. I don't have another heart-shaped turquoise, even in a ring and a pendant, nothing. So this is a great way to go. It's as is in the rose, $7.99 originally. Let's take that price even lower, and then you let me know if you'd like to have that one pair of stud earrings. What about a gift idea? I mean, the idea of gifting heart shapes always is, I think, a really smart idea too. It's like that box set, right? It's just always a good idea. So this is where you could actually, let's make them more gift appropriate here, maybe more gift affordable. Not even $777. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about going extra, extra, extra low and getting them out of here right now for not even $500. They're $499 if you'd like that pair. And I just don't even know. I mean, I've been to trade shows and been, you know, looking at gems for, you know, the better part of 2 decades here professionally, and I have not seen another heart-shaped turquoise. So this is to get 2 in a match set is really, really impressive. And don't forget, we're going to have top of the hours for you. We're going to have big specials, new. We've got the, big wheels, clearance wheels on the way as well. Anything you want to ask for or request, those are all, again, we're open to those ideas also. So just say the word and we are here for you. But let's get a look at our next big piece, which is going to be, I'm tempted to just show you this big gents ring right here, right now, early on, because this is just fantastic. It really is the look of, and what was that ring? Gosh, we had it and we had so many people asking for it. And I know there were a lot of people debating about it, thinking about it. And then of course there was only one and it did find its home, but it looks like before we get to the gents ring, we might have a couple requests coming in. So let's actually get to those first. For Janet, hi, Janet wants something in an aqua, and Connie wants some blue zircon. So this is good. So we'll go to, looks like we're gonna be looking at quite a few blues here as we move forward. And this is going to be our turquoise, of course, $4.99. Let me show you a couple of gifting ideas in aquas. We've got a couple of rings that I think are well suited for that. And we'll start here with this really large, like a double crown kind of open style lacy ring. That's our cushion cut. That'll be item number 7038. I do have one more aqua that I think is specialty, just depending on, if this is your style. I mean, we know the heart shapes. We just had some turquoise. We know the heart shapes are specialty, and you certainly don't see a lot of options. But first, we need to look at these two options together and notice how the colors are extremely saturated, and that is the idea behind Sierra Santa Maria. That's exactly what you want. You want your saturation. That's the difference maker when it comes to aquas. Do you have the heart shapes? I figured you did. Thank you so much. Heart-shaped turquoise are gone. So here's where we start. And now that you see them together, just notice that heart shape is a 221. So that's quite a bit larger. The 70 pointer is the carat weight on the cushion cut there. So all the graphics you're seeing is for this ring here on the left. And then we have this unique style, which is more asymmetric. You still have a point meeting the point, but the heart shape on its side meets up with this beautiful open chevron design. So it's really cool. And then you have your 22 points in diamonds. Each one, let's see, are they the same? No, 10 points in diamonds on the heart shape, and that heart shape is going to be 8938. So wanted to give you two options. They're both going to be under $1,000. As a matter of fact, well, this is interesting. There's not a lot of difference in the price, even though there's a very large difference in the carat weights. How fascinating is this? The heart shape far bigger at $221. That's only $777. That's it, $777 for the 221. And this one I'll show you on the end. And then the 70 pointer, that's $699. So you've got $699 over here, $777 over here. I think this one really helps to see on. I think we know what that crown ring looks like, but it's really helpful, especially from a distance, to see how beautifully bright it's popping and shining and brilliant, like it's a trillion or around. But in the heart shape, heart shapes don't always dazzle like that, but this one's giving you a lot of that beautiful fire and brilliance to it. And that is going to be, again, that's the big one. That's the 221. So that's only $777. And then you have that beautiful cushion cut option, which I'll try on next for you. That's going to be only $699. And each giving you really dynamic, bright, beautiful colors. This one looks like a tiny size right now, but let's see how it works. It's going to be too small for a ring finger for me, but take a look. On the pinky, it actually kind of works there too. I mean, it really is. It's a beautiful wider style. It's going to taper nicely in the back, so it is comfortable. That's our 70 pointer with our 22 points in diamonds, so a little more diamond weight here. And that's going to be, that one's only $699. So last call, either one you want, and we'll help you out there. So I hope those work for Janet. Then we've got Connie. We've got two blue zircon requests for you to take a look at. They're a little larger stones, which I believe is what she's looking for. I feel like I remember this request. And so then we will be getting to that gorgeous yellow sapphire for the gentleman, which is in a really high end, probably our highest end gents mounting we do. So Connie, your requests are next. And then Janet, let us know if either of those are going to be what you're looking for. We can always either find something else, or we can always try to make something for you. That's also a possibility here. So let's take a look. I'm wondering if Connie saw this one. Maybe she needs another look at it. But we've got two options here that are going to be both over 9 carats. So I'll do the same thing here and we'll put them together. Starting with the bigger option in the bridge here, that's going to be option number 1 for you. And that'll be item number 9011. We did show this. I'm not sure if it was Connie's request, but we did show it for a request just a couple of days ago. I think it was Sunday or Monday. And then here we have, this is also going to help you because it's giving you a look of the yellow gold too. That's going to be a stone that's actually a little larger. That 8392 on the right side is actually a 998. So again, 932, 998, both in that really big 90 carat size. This one's going to have a little bit less diamond weight. This is the 998 with 46 points in diamonds. The 932 being a bridge is going to give you a carat 11 in diamonds, and each one, well, Tell you what, with that lighter diamond weight, you're going to see a really big value. I know the markdown is tremendous on the 998. So remember, you can change the gold on either. So you're getting a look at the white and the yellow and how they operate with these bright kind of like neon raspberry electric blues that you're getting. Like a blue raspberry is what I mean. Like not raspberries aren't blue, but you know, that blue raspberry that's usually like that. You know, that sugary drink you get at the movie theater. And you just, you know, you're going to have a day off and just like, you know, have the sugar in that big, you know what they're called, right? That's that kind of color. I mean, it really is. And then your tongue is blue for like 5 days afterwards and the whole thing. And you wonder, oh, is that still lingering? It might be a problem. So this is where you get those kind of colors. They're as vibrant as can be. Absolute stunners. Either one you want. We're going to get them under $3,000. And here's the greatest news. That huge stone is really, really inexpensive. The 998 that has that lighter diamond weight, it's almost like trillions, but pave, that's only going to be, how on earth? This is $19.99 for the larger of the two stones. And then if you want to get the 932, it's got a carat 11 in diamond, so that's going to be a little bit more, but that's brought down to only $28.88. So two great options. Connie, I hope you like one or the other. If not, we can always, again, the requests stand. If you don't find something you love in what we have already, we can always work with you to make exactly what you need so that it's custom and perfect and really just work together. So those are your options. $19.99, $28.88. Big difference here would be the diamond weight, and that's really the only difference. So it's going to be very similar sizes and maybe just a little brighter color on the 998. That one's going to be, item number again is going to be 8392. So that's maybe just a little bit more turquoise Eva color. You get a little more true blue here with the large 932, and you do see a little bit through that stone. You can see the double refraction of that stone, but also the diamonds that are running through it. That bridge mounting, always a popular favorite there. We love to see it. So our last call on either of those. So far, striking out? All right, well, we tried. So let us know on either of those. We'll help you out. The aquas here, and then we open them up to everybody too. So it's not like if you weren't the requester, you can't dive in and take one of these if that's the ring that's meant to be for you. So never hesitate. But let's get to that Gen style because this is the surefire must-go winner. I mean, there's no doubt about it. I'm mesmerized by a lot of these prices tonight, especially on our brand new. And that's not what you always expect. You might expect if it's a new piece, probably should be a little bit more if it's, you know, not been here a while, not been marked down 3 or 4 times, but that's just not the case here tonight. I'm going to prove it to you right now. This is the style I've been telling you about. We had what probably is now one of the most talked about men's rings ever. And it was the only one that we had that had a 2-carat plus yellow diamond in a men's ring. It was in this exact design. So you may remember it. I know there were a lot of you. A lot of people who loved it, a lot of people who wanted it, a lot of people who missed out on it when it did sell. Now this is actually a yellow sapphire instead. So that is going to be certainly a little more affordable than a big diamond will be. However, it should never be this affordable. And the bottom line is 8794. This is one of those values that just we made, and I think it was wise to do so because there were so many of you that did miss out on that fabulous yellow diamond, which we can't do again because I don't have any new 2-carat yellow diamonds. Otherwise, we'd make another one and another one and another one and another one, but we can't do that because we have anything in yellow diamonds is set. Anything that we have had, it's set. It's ready to go. In this case, you're getting an unheated yellow sapphire. It is an emerald cut. I know the diamond we had was a radiant. This is an emerald cut, which is just really, again, high-end, beautiful clarity. Wait till you see the price tag. If you already know that you like the look or you missed out on the big yellow diamond, this is the look of. You've only got a little difference in the hardness of the stone, so it's still plenty durable for you. Diamonds being a 10 on the Mohs scale, sapphires being a 9, so you have no issue there. But you also have this beautiful cutting, and you're still getting a super rare stone because it is a yellow sapphire that is natural. This didn't need any heat treatment. It didn't need it, and yet it's clean. And you don't see any of the silk in the stone like we normally would see in a sapphire. You've got clarity, you've got color. It looks, does it not look for all the world like a yellow diamond, the way it's sparking, the way it's just having that beautiful bright canary yellow color? And it's a 209 unheated with 75 points in diamonds that it's got with it. Same mounting that we saw with the world famous Gens ring. So here it is. You see a little elevation to that double row. Do want to point out there's a channel set row first in diamonds, then the outer row beyond that's a little smaller, and that's going to be bead set, but you have this really special look, and yep, it is white gold now. You don't even have to leave it that way if you don't want to. It's going to be totally up to you, but these are some of those values that I was really, again, excited to show you just because they're so outstanding. I mean, it doesn't make any sense to have pieces that are brand new and high level, high value. It doesn't make any sense to have them priced this way, but here goes nothing. And we have nobody on the phone line, so it's wide open for you right now. It's just a simple matter of call us early, make sure you're on the phone lines ready to go, because I'm telling you, the reason we're showing it 24 minutes in is because it's one of the greatest values I've had on gents jewelry at all, overall, in everything. So this is really important to take advantage of, especially when it's not $59.99, which is on the back. And it's brand new, and yet we're not saying $59.99, take it or leave it. We're going a lot lower than that. So it is a major moment for any of our collectors. Let me try it on for you so you see the size overall, because it's one of our higher end gents rings we do. Big part of that is the size of the gold overall. There's your finishing on the inside, and then we keep on going and keep on going. There's that little bit of texture on the outside there. Here's what it looks like on. Just don't wait. Just whatever you do, because there's going to be fights on this ring. There is no doubt about it. And there's going to be a lot of people who want that stone with a 2-carat size. We don't see even, it doesn't matter, even a lady's ring which would have less gold. You would never see at a price like this. All this gold weight, tons of diamond weight, so much finishing on the inside. White, I love the contrast of the white gold. You can get yellow gold if you want to go tonal. You could even go rose gold if you want to have something really different and unusual, but it's not, look at this, look at the shine. Tell me that doesn't look like a yellow diamond. It would pass for it all day. You're even seeing, look at the rainbow colors, purples and reds, and then the greens and the blues and the yellows. You're seeing that. That's not a stone that's supposed to give you fire or brilliance from a technical standpoint, but it is, because it's a really beautiful sapphire and it's a really good cut. So here's what we're going to do. Instead of even $59, $49, $39, $29, I'm telling you, this is one of those values that's just a great value if it were any old gents ring. But the fact it has this high-end superstar mounting, this incredible stone, and it's not even $29.99 or $2,500, there are just values here tonight in our brand new that will literally amaze. It just is true all throughout the show. You should see the carat and a half Alexandrite I'm going to show you. That's coming up. We're not even doing 25, 24, 23, or 22. It's not even $2,000. This is the ultimate value in a gem style. No doubt about it, because it's $1,999 only. That's it. $19.99 for the look of, what was that ring? 10 grand. It was a $10,000 ring when we had the yellow diamond version. And I know this is not a diamond, but it looks so similar. So here we are with a much, much better, again, but a lot easier to afford when it's under $2,000, can open the door to a lot more gentlemen's collectors in this kind of price range. And when you look at how much gold is there, you realize that's not even possible. That's exactly my point. So let's see who's got it, and then we're going to move on. I think the Alexandrite's got to be next. We got this beautiful Alexandrite. Oh, I do have a big Mandarin. I know a lot of you have been looking for a Mandarin, and you've wanted bigger sizes. And when I bring out the 1 carats and the 2 carats, you're like, nope. Nope, need bigger. So we're going to bring it to you next. Here it is. That one's gone. Congratulations. Here we go. Royal Mandarin garnet in a 4-carat plus. It's a 409. 9332 is the number. There's a swan-like quality about this piece, I think. That's what it reminds me of a little bit. All that mirror finish gold on the sides, and then it looks beautiful either direction, so we'll move it around on the hand a bit. But let's take a close-up on that Mandarin. 409 is the pear-shaped carat weight. Also has 11 points in diamonds. And that'll be a mix of a little bit of pave right along the edge there on the left and right, and then the rest burnished into the gold. So that setting style we saw earlier in the Stardust mounting with the emerald to start the show. Now we're going to talk about a really, really great price on a huge Mandarin. If you've been missing out on the big Mandarins, this is your time right now to get on the phone lines and grab yours, because there just aren't many left that are bigger in their carat weight. This is it. And you can even change the gold on this one. No problem. Change it up. Rose gold, white gold, yellow gold. You decide. Color shifting garnet with the purples, the reds, the pinks, and those really stunning cranberry. I mean, you see it right there as it turns. Bright, bright cranberry hues coming through. It's supposed to be $24.99, but it's not. We have one only. Come on in. Let's make sure we move it on out. Then we'll get to the big Alexandrite, which actually I think is our second largest here. So we'll get to that. But this is not even $24.99. Are you ready? I don't know if anybody's prepared for these values tonight, but let me just tell you. Oh, you want to dial early when you see anything you halfway like, because this is not even $2,000 or $1,000. It's one only. Let's make it $999 first caller, and then I will show it on, because this swan-like design almost looks like feathers wrapping, or now it's giving me like, I'm picturing like the grand stage of the big famous casino, right? And the big feathery headdresses on a showgirl. I mean, it's a little flamboyant, right? It's like I'm here, look at me kind of ring, right? The way it's wrapping around this gold, and it's a lot of gold, and it's $9.99. It's like it's beautifully presenting. It's like the feathers of gold and diamonds open up and reveal this amazing Zimbarn garnet, and it's presenting it to the world on your hand here. I'm going to just flip it around, show it the other direction, because somebody at home out there is going, oh no, I would wear it the other way. So let me show it to you that way as well. So that's the way it was on the wheel. So you can choose obviously how you want to mix and match it, but what a great look that is. $9.99, only one. Let's see who's got it. That's one of our big Zimbarns right there. Not too many of those. And here's another stone we can't really make any more of because we're dealing with a limited quantity of stones overall. So when they're gone, they're gone. And that's what we're working with. So here's your $9.99 Zimbarn over 4 carats. We'll have a big yellow diamond deal. This looks like a 2 carat, but it's not. We're looking forward to bringing that to you as well. And then there's even a classic diamond bezel set band we're going to show you as well. Really looking forward to that one too. It's a great affordable price for a much bigger diamond than you would ever think to be able to pay. So now we're going to get to our Alexandrite. Let me know on this Zimbarn. We're just going to keep moving. I'll rely on you guys to pick up the values after you kind of let it sink in there and take them while you can, while they are still here, because we had a lot of people miss out on that gent style certainly. 9289 is coming up next. This one is a bit astounding. Just to be really, again, give everyone a word of warning here, especially our shoppers, you know, who really know and understand. You tune in here expecting great values. You know they're going to be great values. That's not a secret or a surprise. But every now and then something comes along that just, it makes you realize why TVON is the most talked about network in the world, because of things like this. Because of values like what we're about to do on the second largest Alexandrite I have here. There's one larger one, but it's about, what is it? Is it 7, 8 carats? And it's certified, and it's about $70,000. That's one way to get a big Alexandrite, but that's not, you know, going to be budget-wise, budget-friendly for everybody. This one is. This one is. Because it's a carat 56, which in the world of Alexandrite, it's kind of like, you know, when you see big demantoids or big rubies, these are stones that rarely hit that 1 carat mark. And when they go anything over that, you've got something special happening. This is a carat 56 Alexandrite. It is Cuello de Fuego material. It has that blue-green to red, as opposed to just green to red, which is a nice difference, because a lot of even the original Alexandrite from Russia, that's really tough to find these days. I mean, you're looking at auction houses only is usually the only place you can even get one. And then you're paying dearly because you're, you know, battling it out with everybody else who's, you know, a collector trying to get something special. This is the way to get your stunning Alexandrite. I have never seen a value like this, and I've been selling them not just in jewelry, but loose for a lot of years. So when you see something this good, and if you've ever longed for a bigger stone, this is your time to pick it up, because I'm telling you the price tag does not make sense. So it's just a word of warning here, because this is a big stone. It should never be this price tag. And look and look and look at the color. It's so cool. There's even a golden hue. There's the greens and the blues, but a golden hue as well. And it's item number 9289, brand new as well. And only just the one. And there are going to be a lot of people that are missing out on this, who just might be a second or two late on the phone line. So I just really would recommend dialing early if you're thinking about it. Yes, Jess. Who was? Jan. Thank you, Jan. And you also got the Sapphire, right? The yellow Sapphire gents ring? Oh, wonderful. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. All right, so Jan's got the Zimbarn. I was just zooming it back, and I got my own way. But here we go. Carat 56 cushion cut, square almost, in this Alexandrite. Isn't that a great stone? And to think that's going to give you those 3 colors in fluorescent lighting, but when it goes in incandescent lighting, you get a purple red color. And the diamond weight is 47 points. And this is pretty. It's a big floral pattern. If you actually look, it's like a layered floral. So there's 2 levels right here of petals. You gotta love levels of petals, right? Gotta love that. And that's kind of how florals bloom, right? They're not just all in one plane. They're gonna be layers and layers of beautiful petals that bloom around it. That's where you see different setting styles. We've done an open petal that's up top, the solid pave beneath that. So one overlaps and you see really through some of the open work there. And it's a $79.99 ring, should be. Why it came down this low, I think it's just, again, to prove to you that even though here we are still at the beginning of a new year and we've got these beautiful brand new pieces, it doesn't mean we're charging what we should. It doesn't mean they're not on a big sale event. It doesn't mean that we've strayed at all from even what we did in a clearance event at the year end. So this is really an important time to dial in. Let me show it on the hand first. Guess what? This price is coming way lower than $77.99. or $79.99 because it's just going to be a lot better than that. But I wanted you to see the size perspective from a distance away. See this great stone. Remember, it's a chrysoberyl. It's a phenomenal color-changing stone. And with that, we know that color-changing stones are rare overall, but especially in this gem, they just don't go in big sizes. So you very rarely see a faceted, you know, be-all, end-all stone that's going to be a carat, let alone a carat and a half, let alone a carat and a half plus, like this is. And we are going to give you a great value. Now, you can also change the gold color. So we're going to give you every last chance to make it your very own. Customize it. Make sure it's perfect for what you love and what you enjoy and what you want, but it's not even $77.99. Huge value coming your way. This is what we live for, a big value where you can say, once again, that TVON, if it weren't for the existence, and I hear this every single day from viewers all across the country and beyond, is if it weren't for TVON, I would never have the jewelry collection that I've amassed. I would never get the rare collectibles, the exotics that I have, if it weren't for TVON. And I don't know how you guys do it, why you do it, but I love it. So this is what we live for. This is what we exist for. And you know what? It's not even half of this price. So if we go somewhere like $3,800, that's fantastic for a carat 56, but what we're doing is so much better. And I would just encourage you to be on the phone lines, because guess what? Right now it's wide open. Nobody's on the lines yet. Nobody has trusted in the fact that, you know, all that preamble I was giving you about how important it is to be ready, because this value is going to be one where there are 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people missing out. We don't want that to be you. So you can always, always, always avoid that by dialing in early when it's not even $3,000. Or even going to be $29.99 for the largest, again, without going to a $70,000 piece. And if you'd like me to bring that one out, I can. If you want a very, very large certified Alexandrite, we can bring it out at any point. But this is not even 29, 28, 27, 26. Here we go again, giving away something that's too exotic to be this price tag. And it's not even going to be 26 or 25 or $2,499. There's just nothing else here like it. And we're going to keep on going so that we can get it at home and show you what this show on Wednesday night is all about. It's not even 24 or 23 or 22. And with nobody on the lines yet, we'll just keep on going so that we can guarantee it gets a home. That's all we have to do. It's just about guaranteeing that we give you that value that is too good to even be sticking around here. I'll make it $1,999 only, and you can even change the gold. So our second largest here in Alexandrite, and that $1,999 price tag, and a chance to get a lot of diamond weight as well. The pave all the way through, it's like a double layer of gold petals. You've got this wider band, which I know you see there on the sides to really keep it anchored on the hand, and that is only $1,999, truly rare. And by the way, it's also a birthstone. It's an alternative birthstone, but it's a birthstone nonetheless for the month of June. So pearl, which we already saw today in a beautiful lavender pink, or you can have Alexandrite, which is that color-changing chrysoberyl. It is up to you, but that one's going to be gone. Let's get our next item ready to go. Prepped and ready is a pink and yellow diamond pendant. Actually, we've also got, you know what, I have another blue zircon here, so just in case, I don't know if maybe, Connie, if you're still with me, you might like this zircon. It's a 5 carat and it's new. So we'll show that next after we find out who's got our Alexandrite. That should be going, and then 8395 Tony will be next, and I think Connie might like this one actually. I'm not sure if she had a need for a 9 carat, but this is, you've got this one. Congratulations, and we'll find out from Virginia who got that. But Connie, take a look. This is 8395, and this will be a 519. So I'm not sure if she needed to have 9 carats. That's what we brought out. But this is a still very, very large stone that we have here for you, and it's our 519. So it's a really good pear-shaped stone, and it's got all the color. It's actually more, if you remember our 2 pieces we had earlier, our 2 cushion cuts, this is more like the one that was in the bridge on the left side. It's got that super saturated, deeper color. So it's really almost like an oceanic blue. It also has 50 points in diamonds. That would be a double halo. Check, that's kind of a really original classic halo, and then the scalloped halo around that. And one huge value coming your way. It's supposed to be $34.99. Let me try to, I know we had a couple zircons by request that we did blowout pricing, so let me make sure this makes sense with it so that we can see what we can do here for you. Instead of 34, instead of 3, instead of 2, and instead of $19.99. Still getting a very large, completely mined out blue zircon here out of Cambodia. Again, the natural real deal zircon. These are natural stones, but of course, that material, that particular color only came out of one source for you. So you've got a huge value coming up right now, and you get to change the gold if you want to. So yellow gold's fine. Don't let that deter you. There's even a little bit of a split shank here too, just a little bit on the sides to just give it a little bit more width leading up to that double halo and that bigger stone, so it sits really nicely on the hand. but it's not even $1,999. Only this one. That's it. And we're going to make it a lot more affordable. And come on in. Again, you do not need to be the Zircon requester. You can just grab this if you like it. It's not even $1,999. I cannot believe we're going lower than this, but want to try and make sure now that this is our third Zircon of the evening, let's make sure this one can get a home here. And we'll make it $1,499 instead. Another $500 instant coupon here. And who got your Alexandrite, Virginia? Do you know yet? Or you're already on the phone still? Who is? Donna, thank you so much. Donna, well done and enjoy it. Such a really, really unique stone. And then we have the most gorgeous necklace, the most gorgeous blue sapphires in fancy cuts and a true necklace. I mean, are we ready for this? Blue sapphires, diamonds. It looks like a kind of a reverse crown. Look at this. Isn't that pretty? All those different colors. They put three colors, three different tones of blue sapphire in this necklace, and it's coming up next. So we'll see who's got the Zircon. Looks like Antonio may be getting that one. And we've got the necklace, by the way, in 18 karat gold. So this Zircon actually is here, so he's on a request. So this one's here if you'd like it. Call me. We'll just keep on moving like I said we would. And then we're going to bring you, okay, maybe before we get to the sapphires. Okay, let's do the sapphires. And then we'll show you an exotic color of sapphire, because I think we think about blues first when it comes to sapphires. That's generally if you ask a lot of people that aren't in the gem world, they're going to tell you that sapphires are all only blue usually, but there's a whole range of colors. Yes? Donna V? B? Oh, hi, Donna in Oklahoma. Is she in Oklahoma? Okay. Where? Oh, really? Oh, cool. Thank you. I took a guess. Thank you so much, Donna. Enjoy. Let's take a look at this on the hand really quickly. This is the sapphire necklace. Then we're going to show it up close. Now, this is an entire necklace. So you've got, and look what we did in the back here. It's got the adjustability, 3 different lengths to choose from, and a lobster claw. So you're getting, you know, super ultra premium movement adjustability, all of that. But that's not it. 18 karat solid gold. The item number here is 8442. And I would not wait if I were you, because this is going to be 3 different colors, different tones. They're all in the blue family, but you have those true cornflower blues. You have more of a vivid blue, and you have a deeper blue. I wouldn't call it inky or what? Okay. You just probably, somewhere in Oklahoma, Donna's freaking out that, what do you mean it's not me, it's me. Okay, so it was Donna in Oklahoma. Donna B, DB in OK. I like it. Thank you so much. Wonderful. I always get excited because she usually lets me know when she gets the pieces at home. She usually has a little rave review for me. So I look forward to hearing a rave review on the Alexandrite, Donna. But this is going to be sapphire weight. Let's start there. 18 karat solid gold, yes. 304 in the pear shapes. And I think there's more than just pear shapes there. And then 19 points in diamonds. We'll take a look at it close up. But everything's set in white gold. Let me show you the backing here and how it's finished. And then I'll probably show it on the neckline first before we take you up close to really evaluate those different colors I was telling you about that are all happening in this piece. And remember, 18 karat white gold. Now, it does have to stay in the white gold. Being this kind of design, it's never going to turn. Like, you're never going to have that happen or that happen. You know how that happens when you have a piece on a chain sometimes, and it spins and it turns, and suddenly the clasp is in the front. You're going, that's not what I want to see. I want to see the good stuff. But look at that size from a distance to really give you an idea. I mean, again, could be against a brighter color, could be against a darker color. It doesn't matter. It's always going to stand out so well. Look at that against a skin tone here. I mean, it just is the curve. I mean, you know, we did our famous smile necklace, right? This is taking a little bit of that page out of the smile necklace book where you've got that curve. So it sits really well along the neckline, and then you're going to adjust it higher or lower. So that would be about 16, and then 17 would be right about where it would be microphone territory, then 18 a little lower than that. We'll show you up close as well, because I really want you to see these different cuts, the different sizes, and also the different colors, because it's really expertly done. And see what I mean? More than pear shapes. It's got marquise cuts and rounds. So each color is also corresponding with a different shape. Then you have the diamonds, the 19 points, creating that beautiful curve. I have one huge value. What a deal. $39.99 should be. Going to take it a lot lower. Sandra, thank you, Sandra. What is it? Is it tanzanite? Oh, that was a loud boom. What was that? Did you guys hear that? I know you did. The whole place shook. Hopefully it's just one of those big rigs outside, you know, tapping the wall to say hello. Here we go, $39.99. It's not even going to be half. $2,000. Yes, Jess. Oh, wow, I love that. Sandy H., thank you so much. I will never for as long as I live, forget that ring, Sandy. So I'm so glad she said she got the big ametrine, the 55. You guys remember it, right? The 55 karat plus. Custom cut, you know, stunning. Yeah, she got, oh, I'm so glad she loves it. And I'm glad to hear she said she's going to wear it everywhere. And I love hearing that. Tony, I'm going to put this on the hand again for everybody. And we're going to make it a lot better than even $19.99. Thank you so much. So we've got Sandra and we got everyone. We're ready. We're ready to shop tonight. I love it. How about we make this even better? We'll make it $1,499. And the requests just keep on coming. I love it. Thank you. We've got opals coming up. We've got, don't forget, I'll get you that lavender sapphire, which is also in a bridge mounting. This one's only $14.99 here. And that's a beautiful necklace when 18 karat solid gold. And just the way that's going to sit on the neckline is really outstanding. And then our crystal opal will be coming up for you shortly here. That is a beautiful, I love the array of the different colors. It makes it, almost creates that ombre effect when you've got all those different colors. And again, each different color is a different cut as well. So you've got the rounds, the marquise, the pear shapes, all together, and that's all going to be in that great ombre effect. So let me know on that one, and then we're going to go, I'm going to show you a quick look at this sapphire while you go get those requests because they're a little bit further away from me. So let me show you this because this won't take long. Look at that. Ultraviolet neon purples and blues together. And then we've got, okay, so Sandra, we've got yours, and then Nancy, we've got your blue zircon earrings coming up as well. So lots to get to. But this is brand new. We'll make this very, very quick. It's item number 9343, and that has so many different tones. Remember how everyone was fighting the other day? I think it was only a couple days ago. We had, start of the show, we had a really special kind of periwinkle purple. This is really along those same lines for color here, except we're looking at a carat 98 in the unheated here, and then the bridge mounting, which has another carat 05. And let's come in even closer, because once again, sapphires don't just benefit from heat on a color front. They also usually benefit in clarity. Keeping in mind, this does not have heat. That's why I'm pointing it out. So when you look at the clarity you're getting, when you look at clarity enough, we put it in the bridge and you can actually watch it move and see the diamonds through the stone. That's when you know you've got good clarity, right? When you're actually watching this spin and move from left to right, and you get to peek in through that stone, and there's enough clarity, so much so that you're actually seeing the diamonds through it, which is so important. That tells you that's all Mother Nature, though. No help, no heat, 90-some%, it's like 99% of sapphires out there get heat treatment, and it gives them a lot of advantages usually. So to get this much color and this much clarity, and then add the rarity of having no heat, it makes it the purest state. And that is a color where it's more than one color. And certainly we know how lavenders and purple sapphires are considered some of the more exotics because they are just an unusual color because it takes vanadium. Vanadium has to be present chemically in the stone to have a purple sapphire, no matter if it's more purple or these violets or these really bright. Doesn't look like an amethyst, doesn't look like a tanzanite. I think that's a benefit because I'm in that crowd too where I think, purple sapphires are usually so pricey. I don't know if I want one that's going to look like an amethyst because I could get an amethyst for less. So let me make sure my purple sapphire is going to have some qualities about it that really separate it from the pack. That's what this stone does. And again, here's another brand new item and a very important mounting that is going to be remarkably affordable. Take a look at it. It's not even close. Oh my goodness, what's happening? $88.99? Should be. We're not doing that. And we're just, I like this. It is a steady stream of requests. I love it. Thank you. So Stanley, we've got your requests as well. But this one's not even close to $88.99. Okay, so one only. Make it simple and easy. First caller. I mean, I'll blow it out for less than the price of the mounting. So we can get to all these requests here because this was not a request, but you know it's going to go. And then we'll show it on. Keeping in mind, you can do white gold or rose gold. No problem. You decide what your ideal combination is. But look at how that pops even from a distance. You see these bright periwinkle blues, these vivid lavenders. It's got a neon quality about it, but it's not even close to 8 or close to half at 4. I mean, if that were $44.50, you got a deal right there. It's not even close. Not $4,000, not $3,000. It's not even $2,000. This is that less than the mounting part right here. It's $1,999 for that ring. To the first caller. I'll give it 30 seconds. It's never going to last. Never. It can't. It can't at that price because that's the mounting that you would never ever see for that price alone. And then it's got that astounding nearly 2 carat unheated super exotic color, sapphire in the middle. And then, okay, so it's crystal opal time. Crystal opals, then we've got the fabulous zircon earrings, then Stanley wants to see a couple gents rings. We got some really good picks for you with some color. So here we go, $19.99, 10 seconds. Who is going to get it? That's not staying, right? We realize that, right? That can't stay here. This isn't a call next week and ask for item number 9343. It's not going to happen. It's way too valuable. It's way too special, and it's priced beyond right. Okay, let's get to our next one. I'm going to keep going. Again, I'm relying on you guys because I move on. I can't just sit around and wait for everything to sell because then we can't show you all these requests. So let's get to first Sandra. This is 8034. Oh, wow. Okay. And I'm probably tempted to go get a background that's proper so you can really see the true colors that are going to come through when it's in person. Right now you're seeing a lot of purples and blues and greens and yellows, but there's the red and the pink all together there. This is a gigantic round crystal opal. 8034 is the number. It's a 10¼ carat, and it has 25 points in diamonds on the sides. Those will be your white diamond round brilliants on each side, 3 on each side, so they're good sized stones because there are only 6 of them in total, and there's a ¼ carat. And then we'll show it on the hand, which will automatically show you more of the true colors you're going to see in person, because this is a bright, hot light environment where not friendly to opals, as we know, especially the crystal opals. And boy, there's cool purples coming through it as well. That helps. You can see, I mean, this is like looking at a crystal ball. I feel like I'm looking at a crystal ball, don't you? But you're wearing it, right? What does the future hold? Oh, if we only knew. That means, well, I can tell you this. The future looks really, really good when it comes to values today, because here's another one that $39.99 is just not going to work. We're going to bring it down and look at all these colors. It never is going to stop. The colors are from every single angle, so it's always a treat to look at, no matter if you're the wearer or if you're somebody looking from a spectator standpoint. It's not even close to $39.29 or $19.99. It's interesting, even as I move it, how it's like the body color, the base color goes from purples and lavenders to pinks and golden colors as well. Okay, not 19, 18, 17. If I still have that sapphire here, I got problems, okay? It's just that simple. I mean, I got an issue. If that sapphire, you know the one, that purple that we just had, if that's still hanging out, I got issues. So we got to go a lot lower than I'm even anticipating to do. And you better believe on a Wednesday night, when we missed it yesterday, I mean, this has got to be a day where we really, really bring the values. 17, 16, 15, 14, 13. Okay, let's do it. $12.99 first caller. And then we have the next request, Zircon earrings, and then Stanley's Gents rings. And then we'll see what else we can bring out for you. But that is a must have at $12.99 if you like a big crystal opal. That, remember, if it's 10 carats, it's going to look 20. They tend to look double what they weigh. So you've got a really, really good look there at $1,299. And again, feedback, if it's not, if it's your request and it's not what you're looking for, let us know so we don't, kind of strand you there. We want to make sure we can find what you're looking for. But that is a very large crystal opal. Let's get to our Zircon earrings. Keep on moving, because believe it or not, the top of the hour is almost here. So we can't dawdle. We've got a lot to show you. But isn't this pretty? This is actually patterned after the famous rose ring we did in pave. And that's the start of your earring at the top. And then you've got, what a perfect way to showcase 7384, 2 stunning matched round blue zircons here in their basket mountings. Could not be a more perfect match in this bright neon electric blue. 9 carats 40. So we've already been lucky enough to see some 9 carat single stones. Now we're going to see that comprised over 2 matching rounds here, but 940 is the total weight. So figure you got about, 470 each one. And then you also have 32 points in diamonds, that pave. Now there is one center diamond that's bigger in the middle of the floral there, and then the rest of the pave beyond that. Post and butterfly backing, great little length and movement. There is a hinge. You see the O-ring there? That's going to allow that to be moving from, let's just say, independently from the top. So when you wear the top like this, you're going to still have, as you're seeing right there, you're still going to see that great movement you have here, where it's going to be an inch, top to bottom, 1 inch. I'll put one against the ear for you. That'll help to see it even more so with that detail of the floral at the top. So here's what we're going to do. 1 pair, obviously, no surprise there, and a major value. They were $49.99. I think we might remember that. Zircon earrings have been here on a couple of occasions. Now, I did see a note here that our requester had an idea of where she wanted to be, and that's really helpful, and it's been a bit inspiring, because we're going to help this along to try and get her in the realm she wants to be in. A lot of times when you do that, if you're able to give us a request, that's wonderful. But if you can give us a little bit of a heads up on, if you have a price range or something, an area you're looking to be in, and we'll show one on here just so you can see from a distance away, just get an idea of how it's going to move and how it's going to drop and what the length looks like from a distance. But it's going to be a lot better. And you see how bright that is even from a long way away. It's that super bright blue. We're going to make it better than even $49.99. Take another look up close. We've got just, again, 1 pair. I will change the gold, even on this earring, which is a complex, labor-intense design. We're going to still change up the gold for you if you'd like. So yellow gold, rose gold are fine. Rose with the roses, you know, I think you're going to think more about the zircon and what that plays with, but just an option, always nice to have. And we're going to make it a lot easier than $49.99. How about this? She wanted to be close to 2. Usually a big zircon in a drop earring is not going to be $2,000. We've had a few just in the last few weeks that have gone $4,000 or $5,000 earrings. We're not asking $49. Let me try to make this a deal, because obviously we want to help our requesters here, and you were kind enough to call us or contact us and let us know what you're looking for and what you want. And my goodness, my one and only job is to make sure that if it is something you like and something you enjoy, that we make it affordable enough to where you can say yes and proudly and get a great value that you know is a great value, that you know can't be repeated. So I'll do better than $2,000, which is where she wanted to be. And we'll do better than $19.99. Because we are that determined to make sure, open to anybody, first caller that says yes, you take it. In your choice of gold color, in that fabulous, again, it's a post and butterfly back, so easy to wear, right? We know that. You got to have a piercing, but other than that, you're good to go. And it's not even 19, 18, 17, 16. This has not happened on a drop blue zircon earring. And to get 2 zircons that could not be more perfectly matched, and to get these huge carat weights each, and they're not even 16 or $15.99, watch this. We're going to make it even easier. It's $1,499 for the pair. Simple, easy. Take a look. That's it. $14.99. That's it. Final call, 60 seconds. Open to anybody who wants some. Huge value. And opal is still here too. So if you want the opal, if you want, we've got gemstones coming up. Don't tell me Stanley missed out on that yellow sapphire. Did he? Let's bring out some of the, I've got some really unusual stones. They are sapphires. We're going to show you a teal and a blue. So some really cool gemstones coming up that are both one of a kind. We'll get those up here for you. $14.99. 45 seconds. We'll see who's got them. Incredible value. And just so you know, they were literally $49.99. These are not prices that I'm just like saying and spouting. I mean, this is the earring right there. There's the photograph of the earring. Here's the price tag. Well, that's where it started. I think that's always, you know, important, and that's where they are. So $49.99 crashing down to $14.99. Yes, please. It's a great way to get a zircon earring, and the rounds, it's always my preference. Double refractive stone, cutting it to the round brilliant. It just is a perfect match. Okay, those are here too. Let's go. Well, I'm having better luck with the new pieces than the requests, but we're going to keep on trying. How about 4375? Got a couple of different sapphire gemstones to look at. This one is fascinating. It's unheated too. Oh my, when you see this color and you realize it is like, think of it as a color changing stone that you don't need to change your light source. It's not a color changing stone, but it's so distinctively 2 colors that from one angle, watch it, from one angle it goes green, to another angle it goes blue. And there's a little bit of golden mixed into this emerald cut as well at certain angles. That is a fascinating, fascinating emerald cut stone. It's 4375. It's our 148 unheated teal. It's a true teal. It's got blues and greens together. Also 36 points in diamonds. Now I hope you don't mind, since these are both sapphires and they're both gents rings, let's show you the blue with it. Maybe you're trying to decide between classic blue or a little more exotic blue-green. But here's a classic royal blue. In a round, little different mounting. This time you're getting the octagon shape around the round with the round brilliant diamonds that are all channel set. So they're set down in, yes. Oh, wonderful, the sapphire necklace. And that was Thomas and Bonita. Hi, Thomas. Hi, Bonita. Thank you so much. I love that sapphire necklace. You will too. Bonita, wear it very well. Let's talk about the sapphire that's on the right side. That's going to be 6006, and that's going to be our round. That's still a carat. It's a carat round royal blue, and then that has the 33 points in diamonds. So getting a little smaller stone here. These are both finished on the inside. I will have an option for you to change the gold on either, and yep, you see a white, you see a yellow, but you can also do rose gold if you want. So 2 great options here. There are the different under galleries, but under galleries nonetheless. It doesn't really matter what the pattern looks like. It's just a matter of what it's doing and what the function and the purpose it's serving to make it more comfortable in a larger ring. So you tell me which design you like better, or which just stone you'd like to add to your collection. But either way, well, we got some markdowns here, and this one's been $39.99 for a while. This is one that's an icon. I know it well. Tell you what, $39.99 for the sapphire. It's a royal blue. It's a round. That's an extremely, extremely special piece there. And again, you're changing the gold. And it's a very curved kind of classic style. You know, it's got that little bit of that point. It's kind of beveled along the edges there. It takes that point of the octagon and just carries that through the band on either side. But then you also have, and these are both one of a kinds, by the way. And then you have the teal. I honestly, they're so different. I mean, you could, between the mountings being different and the stones being so different, you could, you know, certainly if you wear a lot of different gents pieces, you could get them both, right? They're different enough. Or you could just wear them, take them both and enjoy each one for what it is. But we've got a better value than even $39.99 on either. They're both coming below $2,000. So already half off, and we're not stopping there. We're going even lower for you. The blue sapphire is only going to be $19.99. Somehow the teal, which is larger, is less. I don't know. I can't explain the prices tonight, but I can give them to you proudly and gladly and let everybody fight over them. The teal sapphire is even less than $19.99. We're doing something incredible here. All you have to do is tell. That's all you got to do. Take a look. So $19.99 is the royal blue. The teal, $16.99 rather, $16.99. So that's the way you go, guys. So do you want the sapphire? Which one? The teal or the blue? The zircon earrings. Okay, so we've got, again, a little delay here to the pieces that are going, which is great. So $16.99 for the teal. Change the gold if you want to. $19.99 for the royal. I just don't understand. There's a carat 48 teal. That one should be more. And it's $16.99 because, I don't know, I mean, why? It doesn't make any sense. And the diamond weights are, actually, you're getting more diamond weight here as well. And your option to change the gold on either and get your size in either. So $16.99 left side and only $19.99 on the right. Those two are by request. All right, coming up. And very busy on the phone lines, and those sounds like our zircon earrings are verifying. I know that sapphire necklace is gone. We still have the purple, the unheated purple sapphire on the bridge, which you can get in the white, because I heard someone asking about that. And we have the top of the hour. Where did that hour go? Yes. Sure. Do you want to see them up close or on the hand? All right. Take a look at the zircon earrings one more time. I'll show them up close since that's where we're hanging out. And this is how they will drop, actually. So you can see there, and I had them setting down, but you'll see that rose is going to be on the top. And then the zircon is going to be at the base, and there's that movement from that O-ring. So there's that zircon earring for another look. And again, change the gold if you want to. The zircon earrings were $14.99. Yes? He's going to get the teal. Great choice. Teal's gone. Thank you so much, Stanley. Thanks for the request. 4375, Antonio. So we have zircon earrings verifying. The blue sapphire gents ring is $19.99, and then the earrings are on their way, I hope. I would hope so. So that's one. They're identical. And thank you, Stanley. Again, we've got a quick wheel for our top of the hour. Glad you're with us tonight. Big Wednesday night. Keep the requests coming. It's been a busy first hour of requests. We hope you will continue to bring those in. We'd love to help you out with whatever you're looking for, thinking about, anything we can do. That is gone, I think. All right, so zircon earrings, congratulations. Now we just need to give one last look to item number 6006. That's $19.99 in your choice of gold. There is only one. And then just a reminder, the sapphire, I don't think she'll be here, is the purple. This is that purple, lavender, vivid, neon, bright ladies ring in the bridge. Change the gold if you want to, but that's also $19.99. So there you go. Two great choices in sapphires that are both exotic in their own right. Let's face it, the purple's a little more rare. Just overall, you don't see a lot of purple sapphires, especially when they're all natural and heated and treated like that one is. And then it's in that fabulous bridge mounting. So top of the hour, already hanging out. We've got a big yellow diamond. I've just pretty much got one of a kinds. We will see our last call on the hoops that are the 410s, which I should probably be wearing. But the truth is, it's probably my last time to ever get to wear them because they're not going to last beyond tonight. And then let us know, $19.99 for the purple, which is unheated, carat 98. Change the mounting if the yellow gold is bothering you, because it seems like we always see this bridge in the white gold. So if you're more attuned to that and that's what you want, no problem, no charge. White gold's fine, rose gold's fine, however you are going to be happiest. But that's $19.99 for a nearly 2 carat unheated sapphire in a super exotic color. Here's the royal blue round. That's amazing. Gents pieces had a little more gold weight, although this one's going to give it a run for its money because that's a heavy gold bridge. And I think we are poised and ready here to give you our last look at these hoops, which is a sad moment for me because I love a hoop, but I especially adore these because this is what I like in a hoop as far as give me all the diamonds. Give me a bigger length. Give me an inside-out style, all of that. So we're going to show them right here, and it's going to be a great way to welcome everybody to the top of the hour on this Wednesday night. I have to warn you, though, Oh, this is what I hate to do because honestly, these are the kind of classics that we like to bring again and again and again and again, that we want to always have here, and when you request them or when the time is right, we love the idea of being able to say, sure, no problem, let's bring them out. But there is a situation right now, and it's been going on for a while, with gold and diamonds being on the upswing like they are, going to these, record-setting, record-breaking levels. There is a bit of, yes. Oh, wonderful. How are they doing? Oh, and they picked up oh boy, congratulations. Wonderful. Do you know, I saw the joy you were experiencing, Virginia, talking to them, and do you know, after all these years, and I've talked to hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of customers, and I've never spoken to them. I've never spoken to them. I see the joy, you guys, every time you guys get to talk to them, and I hope one day I get to talk to them before a show or after a show, or heck, even during a show, right? I mean, would that be against the rules? Just like go out there and just start taking calls live on air, right? Speakerphone, like those good old days, right? We can't pipe you in, like do all that testimonial call stuff. We're not that fancy, but I could trudge over there and go put you on speaker or something, if you promise not to say anything, naughty. Let's talk about top of the hour. Welcome to the show. Glad you're with us tonight. My name is Lauren Blair. This is TVON. It's a Wednesday night. We're live, and very important time to be with us here. Both those sapphires, by the way, the purple or the blue, gents, still here. Very important time to be with us for this very last call on these hoops. They're our largest, so they may not be for everybody, but they're really good. They're 410 in diamonds. 410. 410 inside out. Larger hoop, because you can't pack 410 really without doing a little bit of length in your hoop. They're also an oval style, so it's an inside out style. It's going to have diamonds on the outside of the front, of course, but also on the inside of the back. So all anybody sees when they look at you are dazzling VS diamonds, and they are dazzling. And it's got a little button release, and it's got a little hinge and a click enclosure. Could not be easier. This could be, if you are into a bigger diamond presence with your earring, this could be the one you need to have and then you live your life in. And some people might think they're just once in a while for a special occasion. I happen to think they're every day. That's personal preference. That's up to you. But what I can tell you is why we're talking about this is here's what I have left. And we will never see the price tag again. I'm not saying we won't make them. We may not, but we'll try. But if we do make them, bigger price tag. So this is your last call to get them. And here's what I have. I have 3 pairs in white gold, and I have 1 pair in yellow gold. And lately in diamonds, I've been a little surprised. Lately in diamonds, all straight up diamond pieces, a lot of the yellow gold has been going fast, quickly, first. So that's what I want to mention really quickly is if you are a yellow gold devotee, you want to be on the phone lines now for this very last call at this price tag and value. I cannot even make these at the price we're going to give you. So that's why you don't expect when we see them again, whether that's 6 months from now or a year from now or 2 years from now, you can't expect these to be this price tag. And you can probably already estimate and guesstimate where 410 in diamonds should be. They're $12,000 a carat in retail. So that's telling me right now that they should be a $50,000 pair of earrings because it's not just diamonds. It's gold. It's workmanship and labor in which you couldn't ask for much more workmanship or complexity than with a hoop earring that goes inside out with that button release. So it's got all those bells and whistles, and we're going to take a look at them. It's the last call at this price tag. We're taking what we have, which are those last 4 pairs, and we are truly saying move them out. Move them out. They got to go. Now, white gold's a winner. It's an instant winner. The yellow gold just won, and we always have those yellow gold lovers out there, so call in early either way. Take a look at them. It's a great way to start the hour here. They're going to go very, very quickly. It's item number 424. Yes, Jess? You know what? Do you want to check? It doesn't say, but I found oftentimes, sometimes they just negate putting that on the information, so we could probably double check. It's always worth checking. I'll err on the side of saying it's heated until I hear otherwise, but they have a way they can look that up in the back and look at the actual gem invoice, or rather the history of the gem. So they can look, but it doesn't say it on here. So here's what we're going to do on the 410s. VS diamonds. Now they are a larger style, as we talked about, 2 inches long. This is still not like a hit your shoulder or anything. It's not that kind of hoop, but it's also going to be 1.5 inches wide. So this is an oval style. Let me show you here from a distance what they look like. Here's one perspective, and here's where you can see there's that 2-inch drop. And then an oval. An oval, if they were a round hoop, it'd be 2 inches also in diameter. Well, this is going to be a little different because the oval style means they're a little less wide, and really they're more like 1 3/4 inches actually. So I'd say really at the widest point there, they're more like 1 3/4 inches. So oval nonetheless. which just gives you even more drape so you can really appreciate the inside out styling of them. Again, button release, you see it right back there. You're going to press that down. That's the only thing you need to do to open them. Then pop them on, post, goes right through your ear. They click into place, no mirror needed, no assistance needed. It's just easy, simple. And it's our last call. And again, one pair in yellow, the rest in white. Here's what they look like when they're on. So you can have just a little, a little different perspective here on how beautifully bright they are. Not to mention we're using a larger diamond as well. It's not a little micro pave. I've got a lot of different hoops at home. It's embarrassing how many I have because I live in them and I love them. But I really will say usually the larger diamond hoops usually the smaller individual diamonds are used, like really itty bitty micro. And I love that. I love a micro pave look. I love a micro pave moment. I think they glitter and they're stunning, but this is where we're getting you a big diamond weight. So they are, you can see, substantial. And you can see as every single angle as they move, you're getting that beauty of seeing all those diamonds through the back. Same size diamonds in the back, by the way, as you get in the front. So it's a real showpiece. I'll show you from across the room as well. But let's take a look close up. Any last chance here? So white, yellow, that's all we have. 410 should be 50 grand retail. I'm just using the basic $12,000 a carat metric, adding just a bit, like 2 grand for the gold and the workmanship, which is really short selling it. But this is what it is all about. And we have a huge value here. And I just got to say, if you like a pair, I mean, you got to dial in, at least try them. You can always send it back. I'm sorry? Yes, sure. Let's try on the blue sapphire gents ring again. Absolutely. Here's the gents sapphire ring. One more time on the hand here. Or actually, maybe I didn't even. I had 2 up there. So actually, I don't even think I got that on the hand. There it is. Look at that. That kind of, again, showing that beautiful, vibrant royal blue. Showing it off really, really well. To see that round do that. I mean, from a distance away, for it to still spark like that, give you that beautiful, brilliant quality, very nice. And again, all solid all the way through. It's got the under gallery underneath, so that is our gent style, verifying right now. And then here are the hoops, and it's time to get them home, that's for sure. It's our lowest price we can do. It's a huge value. It's a mega moment for hoop lovers. You'll see them from across the room as well, just so you can see that it's not going to be that overwhelming style. I don't think they're, I mean, it just depends. You know, we all know what our preferences are and what we feel most comfortable in and what our lifestyles, lead us to wear. But that is a really, really good look when you're talking about just a showy piece without being, they're not heavy. I can vouch for that right now. I'm wearing a hollow gold hoop, and it's actually, to be honest with you, quite a bit heavier. And that's a hollow hoop. So this is really, it just is, again, made the right way, meant to be that, sure enough, if you want to, everyday wearable. But can you believe we're going under $4,000? So under $1,000 a carat for these spectacular, I mean, truly spectacular VS diamonds. Under 4,000 puts them under 1,000 a carat. That's where they should never go. They're not sticking at 4,000. They're not going to even, watch this, 35, $34.99. Amazing. Where are you going to buy 410? In diamonds are one thing, but these are VS. You would be hard-pressed to find any I-quality stones, I2s, I3s, for a price tag under 1,000 a carat. And then there's SI. That wouldn't happen. That's a step up. Then we go that extra level to VS material, and you've got a price tag that is better than $34, $33, $32, $31, $3,000. This is why they're last call. When they're gone, they're gone. And then when we see them again, great, but they're going to be more money. And even when these started out, they were $59.99. That was months and months ago. Now, taking the last 4 pairs we have all together and saying, bye-bye, get them gone. Let's make them better than even $3,000. We'll send them out for $29.99 for that largest diamond hoop we do. And here again, for reference, is the pair together. So you can see what that's all about. And just, there is something about just getting one great pair of hoops. I don't think you need to have a million of them either. If you know what you like and know the size you want and you value VS diamonds for what they are, there's your $29.99 deal. Huge moment here. Let me know if you like them for $29.99, white or yellow. But again, just one pair in the yellow gold, that's it. And the white gold is absolutely fantastic. I love when the gold just disappears. And if it just, the diamonds being as white as they are, just really disappear behind that gold. It all blends together so, so well. And that's $29.99. So last call there. I'm going to miss those hoops. But let's talk about, we've got a big, big ruby coming up as well, one of our biggest diamond weights, and it's a 2 carat. So the other day I had a 2 carat ruby and it was $8,500. And some of you said, if there ever was a ruby that comes along that's 2 carats that goes under 85, and you were understanding of the fact that they go for more. Look what's happening. Look at this ruby. Burma. Hello, Burma's best right there. I don't know if I've seen a stone. We have really raided the private collection lately, haven't we? From the museum reserve tanzanites and now rubies that look like this. Wow, and a very large diamond weight around it. I think that will be, let's do that in 15 minutes, so bottom of the hour. Right now it's 8:13 and 38 seconds. Shall we do that at the bottom of the hour, which is just about like 16 minutes from now? Let's do it. So just set your ruby radar, get ready, be here in about 15 minutes, we'll do that. And then we have a bangle, we have a beautiful opal, and then we've got actually a Mandarin garnet. They've been very talked about of late. And then we've got a quick look at a pink, yellow, white diamond pendant. Got to move this one. And then my last one that I have of this style. This mounting's very tricky. Let's show it really quickly here. Call me if you'd like the earrings, and then we'll do this. We'll get you a really good look at this pendant, then the yellow diamond's coming out to play, but this one's not gonna last. This is a vertical style. I'm holding it horizontally, but we're gonna show you what it looks like on the neckline, but it's 3254. And it's time to make sure it goes. Now you've got everything here, yellow gold, rose gold, white gold. So no choice here because it's got it all already. And you're looking at larger pink and yellow diamonds centered up with their corresponding halos, and then you've got white diamonds around that. So it's giving you 3 tones of gold, 3 tones of diamonds, 2 of which are fancy exotic colors of diamonds, and there's only one, and let's show it from a distance here so you can see. This is like a slide style. It's a very large bail, so this will work well with a lot of chains, even bigger chains that you have, because you'll see here from the side, it's got a good size bail. I'll show you the length of the piece as well, so you can see that. And again, this beautiful kind of stacked, I mean, we've seen 3-stone styles and rings, but this is like that 2-stone, you know, kind of like twin stones here, except those different exotic colors you're getting. It's 1 inch in the drop, and then we'll show it on the neckline. It's all as is. And now we just got to make sure that this $49.99 price tag comes down, because remember, you're getting a 17-point total here in your 2 yellow round brilliants. So those are both the center stones, if you will, and there are 2 of those. So figure they're about 8.5 points apiece on the rounds, which we don't see a lot of fancy stones in rounds. Then you get the halos. It's going to be 11 points on the pink diamond halo, 12 points on the yellow, and then you get white diamonds at 36. So if you add it all up, there's just a lot going on here. And then you can, yeah, we're going to see it on the neckline here first, so you can see that from a distance. Just give you an idea. Obviously, the length and where it hits is going to depend on the chain you put it on. But we have chains available if you need them. And this way, you get to operate whether, you know, a lot of people will buy a new pendant and then they'll say, uh-oh, I don't even have a chain to match. And then they've got to go out and buy another chain. With this style, it doesn't matter if you have rose yellow or white, you're going to have a chain that works with this one very well and is going to be a lot less than that $39.99. No, it's not going to work. We're going to do a lot better than that. Let's make it a lot easier. $19.99 is great. But when you get those bigger round brilliants, we're here to make it $999 only for this drop style tricolor look in diamonds and gold, all together right away for just $9.99 as it is. So rose, white, yellow, no decisions to make except what kind of chain are you going to put it on and when are you going to wear it, which I think size-wise, color play-wise, every day. Probably when you're going to choose to wear that. We'll get into this yellow diamond coming up next, and then the ruby is now 13 minutes away. We're going to get into that ruby deal, which is outstanding. And don't worry about $9,000 if you're doing transferring the funds right now, trying to get $9,000 together to buy that 2-carat ruby that I flashed because it's the best one we've seen. Don't even worry about it. Just stay with me for another 13 minutes and we will reveal what's going to happen on a Wednesday in regards to ruby. But here is a quick one only again. Another one only for you. And it's not going to last because this is our big 3420-102 yellow diamond. And there is a monster deal coming up. This is why. You're starting with a huge diamond. The item number here is 3420. The pendant's done. Now we're going to show you 3420, which is that fabulous 102 oval VS stone. But each and every one of these stones around it, it actually looks like a big pear shape. You're actually getting a combination of pear shapes, yes, but then the outer point of each pear shape is a round brilliant. But it acts to look like a bigger individual diamond. Kind of looks like a Marquise cut in a way. The way that you have these 2 beautiful bigger diamonds that are stacked together outwardly and then curved around the bezel / prong. And we're going to make it really easy because instead of, oh my goodness, as it is, yellow and white gold, let me show you the finishing though. It's all 14K. And this is what the inside looks like. Then we'll try it on for you. This is our last chance to make this. And maybe from this angle, you see it a little bit better, especially right up here. You can see the pear shape, then the round. That's going to carry on through around this entire halo design. Here's what it looks like on. What a stunning, stunning ring. And I find this particular yellow diamond, like some do, it looks a little bigger than a 102. It's got an even larger look to it. So here's what we do to make it happen for you. Get it out the door right here, right now. Watch how this is going to be affordable like you cannot believe. It is not even going to be the $12,999. That's why it starts there, because it's got the bigger diamonds. 87 points in pear shape, 16 points in rounds. The combination of putting them back to back or side to side, however you want to look at that, is that they look like even larger diamonds. So you get this individual larger look, you get this huge halo design, but not done with round brilliance like it usually is. You get still a carat 02, which is a remarkable size in a yellow diamond. We're thrilled that's here. But this value, the reason it's here when most of our 1 carats are long gone is because this one, as low as it's gone, through clearance events and end of the year deals and sale things and all that, the lowest it's gone is still $69.99 because of the importance of the diamonds around it. We're going to make it a lot easier for you. All you have to do is call. There's only one. The ruby's coming up in 10 minutes, so get ready for that. Exquisite ruby coming up. I mean, just the best we've got. Take a look at this, though. $69.99 is not going to be your price tag. Only one. Let me show you one more time on the hand, so if you missed it, you can see it one more time and be ready to go. Because it's not even $5,000, $4,000, or $3,000. And I know we could get it gone at $29.99 right here and now. Look at the color. Like a true bright neon yellow. Nothing lighter pastel about it. It's just awesome color. And then here's what it looks like on again, so you can really appreciate the size of that stone, the gorgeous mounting around it. Not even $3,000. $2,999, one only. It's not going for $29.99. Sometimes, especially on a weeknight, you got to make the impossible happen. We're going there now. You do not pay $29. You do not pay $28. I mean, we're seeing there's a huge run on yellow diamonds at this point, and I haven't had a new 1 carat or 2 or 3 or 4 come in over 8 months. It's time to get them now, especially when we're willing to drop the prices below market value. Forget about market value, below our own TVON values. It's not even $28.88. This is crazy. I'll make it $2,790. You know what? Better yet, make it $2,777. Go for the 777s there and get that one a home. First caller, good luck. $2,777. That's it. Could not be easier. Could not be more affordable, and all those big pear shapes, adding the round brilliance beside that. Jess, did you get that blue sapphire gents ring? Okay, so that one's still here. The blue sapphire gents ring, all those other requests, the aquas and the opal, and all those requests are here. So let's get to a quick wheel. Just had to bring that out. That's a very, very important stone there, and $2,777, only one though, and a great wheel coming up. We'll make sure this is marked down for you, and we'll give you 5 different choices of all exotics. And let me warn you, there's a Marilani Mint coming up, and we haven't seen a Marilani Mint in a while. So we've got some Marilani Mint deals. Let's take a look right now. We got to keep moving. We are already, gosh, we only have an hour and 40 minutes left in the show. I got to hustle. And we've got that ruby. This is going to take us to the ruby piece that we're going to show you, which, do not worry, is not $9,000. But let me build what is going to be a very special wheel of, first of all, already. And this is a sapphire ladies ring in the right corner there. You've got a stunning, it's like an orangey, pinky, golden zircon in an asher. Then we have, say hello to the best black opal you're going to see. And I know that just probably skewed your whole reference point to where this value is going to go. Do not worry. That opal in rose gold, which I don't even think it needs to stay that way. It doesn't. We'll change it because that's probably why it's here. Somebody said, we'll do it in rose gold, and then everybody looks at it and goes, it'd be better in white or yellow. So you choose, please do. You don't have to leave it that way. And then let me move the sapphire up, because right behind that is going to be this color-changing diaspora out of Turkey. That is a one-source stone that changes color, and let me tell you, the only gold restriction up here is the Marilani Mint that's in the middle. That's got to stay in the white gold because it's 18K. I need some callers, and we got to be real here. We've got pieces up here that have been on the air here for $39.99. That opal was $42.99. That Marilani Mint was $39.99. Remember, there are 2 color-changing stones up here. There are 3 phenomenal stones up here. The 2 color change would be the color change diaspora, as the name implies, and also the fabulous Marilani Mint. For those of you thinking, oh, it's a Savarite. No, it is not. Sapphire being another green garnet that comes out of Kenya. This is a green garnet that comes out of Tanzania, and it's been the only green garnet that has been shown to have a color-changing green to red property. So you have color-changing phenomena garnet, color-changing diaspore. You have an outstanding phenomenal stone in the black opal out of Australia, plus you're getting the diaspora, well, the sapphire, which is a classic. That looks like royal family jewelry, but it's not going to cost billions of dollars, right? And then you've got a zircon, which is that really fantastic mix of colors, kind of a golden pink meets orange meets bronze tone in an asher cut. Anything you want, guys. We got to move some jewelry here, and we're almost halfway through the show tonight, so it is going to be wild. Take a look, pick your favorite, whatever we can do for you. I just want to make sure they go, yes. Oh, he did. Thank you, Stanley, so much. He got the tricolor pink, yellow, white diamond pendant. Very good. Thank you so much. It's a beauty, isn't it? And you gave it to him for $9.99, right? Okay. Very good. Thank you so much, Stanley. Enjoy. So here we go. Anything on this wheel? No callers. Well, we got to do something crazy, and that's what it's going to be. And remember, this is the only one that stays there, and that's because it's 18 karat gold. And I know a lot of you griped to me. Remember the big debut we had? It was the talk of the world. We did this big debut when it was many months ago. Marilani Mints came out to play for the first time here ever, and everybody wanted one, but a lot of them were $4,000 and $5,000. And so some of you were not too all impressed or happy with me that, they were a little bit pricey. And you said, I understand why, but I need a better value. Let me just tell you, in this last hurrah of that gorgeous color-changing garnet out of the Marilani Hills in Tanzania, it is going to be a better value than even $39.99. And this is where it should not go because it's 18 karat gold with VS diamonds. Then you've got your black opal at a carat 38. Then you've got your sapphire at a carat 03. Then you've got your zircon at a 232 asher, lots of diamonds with it. And then you have your 88-point color-changing diaspora, and we have nobody on the phone lines. And each one has diamonds, and each one, you change the gold on anyone but the Marilani Mint. That's the only one that's got to stay because that's 18 karat, 75% pure gold. I mean, your high status gold purity, and nothing up here is going to be even $999. We need to move all these pieces. This is their last time on the air. It's goodbye time. It's farewell. Phenomenal 5 is what it is. It really is about time to just get these at home. And that opal has so much diamond weight. I call it the knotted design. It looks like you have a split shank that's kind of tied together with diamonds. It looks like it's knotted on each side. Stunning, stunning. And you don't have to leave it in the rose. That's probably why it's here in the first place. You don't have to leave it that way. Get the yellow, get the white, totally up to you, but they're not even $9.99 because I'm still awaiting your calls. And we can't leave them here because this price, we could never bring them back. It doesn't make sense to use up the valuable airtime to show pieces at a loss like this. Can't be done. So we're not going to do $9.99. We're not going to do $899 either. We've got a last call. This is the last time we can show them on the air. Like I said, it doesn't make any sense to trot them back out, bring them back out if they're going to be more money. And if this price doesn't do it, then there's just not a shopper for them. I mean, sometimes it just breaks down that way, right? I just would not imagine that when you're seeing the kind of rarity up here. Everything up there is rare. And they're not $8.99. Okay, let's go $8.88. 60 seconds, let's go. 60 seconds left with those. Anything you want at all. And now the phone lines are rocking. See, it just takes a minute to really take it all in. And then you see, okay, now I know why these pieces are on this fantastic farewell to the phenomenal 5. Let me know so I can give you carat weights and try them on as well. But remember, 18K right here. I cannot get over that we have a color change garnet right there from Tanzania that's in 18 karat gold with diamonds, and it's $888 when it was well over $4,000. It makes no sense. Yes. Okay, so let me try on the Marilani here. It's 7780. We'll start there. That again, 18K white only. That's where that one's got to stay. In the white gold, here's the Marilani mint pear shape, and then it's got a little crisscross action going on there, doesn't it? $888 only. This one, white gold only. That's, yeah. Yes. All right, Jess, let me know if you've got it. Virginia, let me know if you've got it. All right. Thank you. All right, so Marilani Mint's gone. Now, should I rearrange them really quickly? Let's do it. Let's rearrange. What do we want? Where? Here and here and here. I don't know about that opal. That I would buy in a second. Which one? Yeah, the Marilani Mint's already gone. I'm sorry. You'll let me know if it comes back, right? Okay. Let me know if it comes back. We got backup on the Marilani Mint here. And we got backup on the lines. Andy, can I help you? Or you're on the Marilani Mint as well? Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Which one? Oh, good. I was getting concerned about my opal here. The opal is 8459. Let's show you the opal. Now, again, it's a 138. Looks bigger than that by double. You've got this stunning opal. It's lightning rich, Australia. And it's also going to be 86 points in diamonds for $888. Change the gold. I'm not going to charge you to do that. I would. I like it in the rose. I just think I would love it in the white. And I would love it in the yellow. So that is completely up to you. I'm going to leave that in your capable hands. Let that decision be yours, of course. But $888, let me know who's got it. That opal needs to be gone. And then let's give it a final. The opal is gone. Congratulations. 8459 is gone. Now let's move them around again so we can take one closer look here. We either have that classic sapphire, very much that royal influence of that halo design around an oval in that bright royal blue. This is the diaspora out of Turkey, and this is the zircon that has the brightest. I mean, how do you even describe it? It looks like sunset. You know, when sunset, it's orange and it's reds and it's pinks and it's yellows, and it's all combining at the same time to create this beautiful light show in the sky. It's like that is all the colors of a beautiful sunset on the horizon. Okay, so last call, sapphire, zircon, diaspora. You let me know. 888. We got to move. We got to keep going. We are almost time here to show you the big ruby. And this is going to make somebody's day because 2-carat rubies have a certain threshold, right? They do. And even if they're just a 2-carat opaque, normal stone. Let's show you what this one looks like, because I'm here to make sure you understand that most rubies just simply do not look like this. They don't. They just don't. This is the highest grade ruby that money can buy. Let me say that again. If you had, there are people out there that every day spend millions of dollars on one piece of jewelry. Millions, like easily. It's not that hard to do in the fine jewelry world when you deal with, you know, great stones. And if you were spending tonight millions of dollars, like making a wire transfer and all of that, and if you were ready to spend millions of dollars on a ruby, it could not look any better than this one does. Could be, maybe you'd find one that's a little larger, but it would not look any better. This is the top quality ruby out there. It is completely clean. It is completely glowing. And it is in over 2-carat size, which already is very difficult to do in the ruby world, being chromium rich as it is, being that, you know, you don't see a lot of stones ever get over 1 carat, let alone over 2. This one goes up and over the 2-carat range. And so many of you have said lately, love these rubies you're bringing out. They're private collection stones. We've really been taking a lot out of that private collection of late to make sure that we can bring you rubies and stones. It's happened with tanzanites. It's happened with a few of our demontoids or rubies, where we're bringing out pieces that otherwise you would never have access to unless you were truly stealing from a museum. And even museums are hard-pressed to give you a ruby that's glowing like this. It is the literal best, where you have, when it's on the hand, it's still glowing, still clean. Every last portion of that stone is going to light up and glow. You're not relying on, you know, sometimes we'll say there's a transparent stone or a gemstone or a beautifully crystalline stone, but it's got one little point of glow here or there or there. It's the whole stone that's lighting up in this case. And we are here to make sure that if you've been in the market for one of these outstanding, do not compromise 2-carat plus Burma rubies, you don't have to spend even $9,000 or $10,000 or $12,000, which is usually right where they are here, the home for best values in the world. Let's take a look at it, because this also is dressed up with diamonds. And how about almost 2 carats in diamonds? Item number is 9342, and that is What's New Wednesday, and What's New Wednesday is all about, because we just trotted out our best. It's a 203. It has fantastic diamond weight, 1.79 carats. One of the bigger diamond mountings we do, and you know it as well as I do, when we've had 2 carats that have had burgundy, opaque color, still might have been Burma, still might have been 2 carats, but burgundy, opaque. Now listen, if you like that color better, that's fine. That's a personal preference thing. But I'm here to tell you what is more highly valued is a stone that looks like this versus an opaque stone. An opaque stone is never going to have the value that a stone with a little glow, or a stone in this case with a lot of glow. And let me show you the finishing on the inside. This is how this, oh yeah, this is a great viewpoint actually, because when we look through the undergallery and look at the stone, you are still seeing that gorgeous clarity and glow from the backside. Heavy pave along the edges here, so it's not just a rinky-dink band. It's got a really nice size to support that huge double halo in diamonds, and it's wild. Because what we're here to do is take what should be, when we've had opaque 2-carat stones, they're $89.99. If they get a little high clarity like this is, if we're just kind of looking at, you know, comparing apples to apples, as they say, we'd be looking more like $13,000 or $14,000 on this show. I want to make this a little bit of a special night here when we're talking about the best of the best, Burma material, clean as can be, huge size, up and over 2 is that, you know, really important size to get. We're going to put it on the auction block because it seems to make sense to me. And this is the only way to get around price tags like this and still give you the quality, still give you the clarity, give you everything that you need, but without the big price tag. Because obviously there's only so many people that can get in at $9,000 or more. So how about we put it on the auction block, and we're going to make this your Wednesday to just absolutely party with the best collectors in the world and save a bunch of money doing it. And let's try to get this. I know the mounting's over $6,000 on its own, as it well should be, because you're getting almost 2 carats in VS diamonds, and they're individually large, especially with the halos. We're going to do better than $8,000 to start. We're just rolling the dice. It's just a matter of, and on Wednesdays, don't have as many people as other days. So this is where we really want to make sure that we get everybody in. And that is my incentive to start even lower so that we can make sure that we can move it out. We don't want to just leave it here. We want to give you the true opportunity to make it your own. Take a look at it. It's not going to be 8,000 or 7,000 or 6,000 or 5. And already under the price of the mounting. So that should be a little giveaway here. And if this ruby does not just rev your engines, quite frankly, you might not be a ruby person. And not everybody loves every stone. But if you are someone who's never even really thought about a ruby, never looked twice at one, it would be very difficult, I think, to not appreciate ruby for what it is in its best variety when you see this gem. A $5,000 open's not working. Let me try it on. You've got to see this from a distance and watch how this glow just does not quit. It doesn't. It's just bright like a diamond. And it's not going to be $5,000. It's not going to be even $4,500. This mounting is over $6,000 by itself, all on its own. It's in the yellow gold now. You can change it if you want to. I have a serious issue here with auctions, and I tell you right now, we're probably not going to have a lot of people in because there's nobody in yet. So this means it might be extra important to be ready to go and first on the phones. Not second, not third, not fourth, because this would be where we're going to take it even lower than $4,500 to start. I really want to get this a home. This has to get a home. If again, this is jaw-dropping material. $4,000 to start, with a $50 increment and 60 seconds to get it a home. And that's what we're going to do. It's the ultimate. They're $9,000 and more when we see this size alone with clarity as a non-factor. This is about as bright and clean and gemmy as a stone can get. So you've got premium everything. There is nothing this stone lacks, except right now it lacks a really good home. Somebody to love it and wear it and enjoy it and then keep it in the family heirloom collection for generations to come. That's what this stone needs. That's what this stone with this mounting needs. And we have nobody on the lines. So I was wrong. It's not a ruby day. 2 carat plus that's clean like that. I mean, we've had a lot of good stones. I'm at a loss sometimes because isn't it the truth that like when one stone comes out and it looks amazing and we think, oh my goodness, we can't top that. And then something like this happens. And we show you a stone that I just have never seen clarity quite like this. How about we start even lower, because I've got nobody on the lines, and I'm a believer always that I think there's got to be somebody out there that just loves the ring, loves the carat 79 diamonds alone that shouldn't be this price, loves the stone that it's 2 carats and not $15,000 plus, which is where they usually are. We're not going to do $4,000. I'm determined. I have to get this one home. We have nobody on the phone lines. Nobody. Not a one. So let's try something a little different. We're not going to do 4,000. We're not going to do 39. We're not going to do 38. We're not going to do 37. I'm just playing. I think this is really, truly the stone that's got to get a home if anything does today. We've had a lot of pieces get a home, but this is the one that's got to. Beyond that, I mean, we're looking at the best quality out there. Maybe I'm showing it too late. Maybe it's too early. I don't know. But $3,700, I've taken another $300 off this unfathomably low, and now we're still awaiting an open? And we don't have 37? Okay, let's skip it. Let's go $3,600. Better yet, let's go 35. 35. You are at my mercy. We are ready to move it. $3,500. I'm going to skip the $50 increment. We'll do $25 instead. We literally cannot make that mounting. So if you are in the business of jewelry, diamonds, gold, gems, whatever, you take it for the mounting. 35 to open up the bidding, $25 increment from there on out. All you have to do is dial that phone number right there. It could be yours, and you know what? The fact that we don't have calls coming on in right now means that we may have a very light audience tonight, and this could be your perfect way to get in on the ruby value of a lifetime. $3,500. Take a look. Let's call. Let's go. 60 seconds, and then we'll see what we got. Nothing so far. That's all right. If it's not a ruby day, it's not a ruby day, but this is the ultimate stone, and now put together with the ultimate in low opens. And bye-bye, 49 seconds. All right, let's keep moving. We got ruby earrings too, but that's going to be a little bit heftier price tag. And they're only going to give you $234 total. This is a one single 2 carat 03, amazing gem, and a carat 7. Is it too much diamond weight? The only thing I can imagine right now is that might be a lot of diamond weight for some people. But let's face it, this ruby, it would be illegal to put this in little to no diamond weight. It's too high end of a stone. It's too exotic. It's too valuable. It's too rare. You can't have a stone that looks like that and not give it diamond weight. And really, really good VS diamond weight. And then there's all your finishing on the inside. Once again, white gold's fine, rose gold's fine, no open. All right, we move along. The value stands. We can see it next week. We can see it over the weekend, $89.99. No problem. It'll go. That's the ironic part. People who know rubies know that 2 carats that go for right now, the wholesale price is over $20,000 a carat on Burma rubies. 20 grand a carat. So there's an over $40,000 stone right there that we're looking for 35. All right, so I'll move on. No problem. We don't have it. I'm just a little shocked right now. And then we'll get to some turquoise and some, how about this? Let's just blow out a tanzanite. Why not? 8744, just to make sure we didn't lose our broadcast feed. I've got a round tanzanite. It is a major 2 carat 64. And here's another request we get a lot of. We do a lot of big, oversized, really cool tanzanites. And a lot of people say, what about everyday wearable? What about those of us that want a smaller ring, something a little bit simpler? And I'm not saying it's a small stone, but it's item number 8744. It's brand new right now, and it's a 264 round. And it looks amazing, doesn't it? And we have, okay, let's just make this easy. 2 carat 64, 26 points in diamonds. Now the diamonds that are there are all bigger stones individually. There are 4 of them. They are round brilliance. And we are looking at a 2 carat 64. So it's a round. It's a part of our amazing collection we've been bringing out of late. But this is our smaller. Sometimes the museum collections are, you know, the 6 and the 8 and the 10 and the 12 and the 20 carats. So it's nice to see something that's still going to give us that power of that saturation. But it's also going to be a really, really good look in bezels. All right, let's make it easy here and great for wonder rings or pairing up with stacks or whatever you want to do. But here's the thing. Nobody's on that ruby. Nobody's on this one. You know what we're going to do instead? Let's come in really close because I want you to see all the power that saturation gives. Red flashes, blues, purples, all of that together in one amazing one-source stone. But we are the only place on the earth to get it. TVON exclusive is what that means. Nobody else has Blue Wing Block D except for us. And I've seen only a couple that have been, it's funny, I was seeing a few that were advertised as Blue Wings on a site that's like a resale site, and they were advertising them as Blue Wings when they were not. So obviously the knowledge of Blue Wing is out there now, but it was kind of odd because it was a really pale stone and they were just calling it Blue Wing. So in case anybody did a search online and looked for Blue Wing Block Ds, they would, you know, drive them right to that site and then they would see that kind of price tag when it clearly wasn't because it had nowhere near enough color to be Blue Wing Block D. Let's try this. We're going to just, you know what, skip over the $28.88 price tag, put it on the auction block. Let's see who's out there. It's up for grabs. But I know we've had a lot of people looking for a 2 carat, 2 carat, 3 carat, 4 carat. In those sizes, we don't normally see as much. I'll go $1,000 to start. $1,000 bucks. Let's just try it. The band of gold is more. That's just it's kind of interesting. I saw this, there was this great, it's a jewelry trade publication, but they were talking about, they were looking at, and this was the best illustration, and I don't know if I've got their permission to show it to you guys, but Best illustration of what gold's been doing, they had gold every decade, and they had the same gold band and what it was priced at for the last decade, every 10 years, all the way back till 1920. And it was fascinating to watch the prices jump every single 10 years in gold for just the same gold band. And the bottom line is, today, in the 2020 era, we're going to probably see that, that next indicator would be 2030 would be the next time they evaluate it, which goodness knows what that would be. But just a basic gold band, this era that we live in, would be over $3,200 for a basic gold band. That's where gold bands are. So we're looking for $1,000 to get it started. Take a look at what you got up for grabs here. A $25 increment is fine. We are in last call to get this one going, and come on in, because that is not something we're supposed to see, but I'm going to try it just to make sure that we still are broadcasting. We got to make sure, because sometimes you got to do those checks, right? Because I never know. So here we go, and then I never find out till later. So then I go, oh, no wonder. That makes sense now. But here's what it looks like on the hand, so you can really see what that round is all about. $1,000 to get it started. $900 to get it started, $800 to get it started, $700, $600, $500, $400, $300. Let's start at zero. Go ahead. Start at zero. Nothing. Zero. Go ahead. But I'll make it $100 increments, so because we only have an hour and 15 minutes left. And they don't let me stay after 10 o'clock. So let's just do $100 increments, zero to start, no reserve. This should be interesting. This will be the test right here. Get the reds coming through. Zero. Okay, no open. All righty. Well, if I can't get $100, I say we quit and go to dinner. What do you guys think? Should we go to dinner? Is there anything happening on Wednesday night? Like something good on TV or something I need to know about? No? Okay. Well, then I have no more. I don't know. Then I don't know what to tell you. I can't figure it out. But we might sell it at $100 because I got a bidder. $200. Starting at 2, we're looking for 3. Starting at 200, why not? I mean, I just got to move jewelry. It doesn't matter what it goes for. 300? You can just yell it out, guys, because hard for me to see everybody at once. So just yell it out. We got a few people waiting on hold here. So we're at 300, by the way, Tony. We've got 2 bidders, 2 only. I know, this isn't exactly what I was expecting either, but I guess it'll get it a home. Virginia, 300 going once. Who's your caller? You haven't even been outbid yet. Who is it? Oh, you're trying to, okay, never mind. We don't have 300? Okay, good. Sandra's at 3, but we just got 4. Who's at 4? Okay, 500? Just yell it out, guys, because I can't look at everybody and see what your bids are when I don't know. So we have 5 already. Andy's got 5? Anyone want to go 600? No? 500? How much? 600 we have. Power bids are welcome. 28.88 piece. 600 we have. Losing bidders. That 700. Top bidders at 7. Who do you have at 7? Do you know yet? Hi, Don. Thank you. $700. 700. Well, 800 has been bid. 264. You know where these stones should go. Y'all know. You know what we get for them. You know what the other guys get for them. You know what retailers get for them. And nobody has what we have. So I don't really care what anybody gets for them, because we should probably charge more because ours is better. But we're not. That's the irony of it. We don't charge more. We charge less. I don't know of anybody that's going to touch our pricing. And now we're at $800 with a 2-carat 64. And those are really big diamonds around it. Those are big diamonds with a band of gold that, according to that big jewelry publication, should be over $3,200 right now just for the band. Yeah. Okay. So we have $900 right over here. $900 has been bid. And I'm trying to see if we have anybody waiting on hold. It looks like we don't. So that means everybody who wants to be in is in. Okay. Well, we're at $900. And apparently, okay, it's clock time. Okay. Well, I'm going to have to live with this very poor decision I made, but you know what? It's going out to somebody, and that's all we were really shooting for. So $900 is the bid. We'll give it a traditional 2 minutes since it looks like we have everyone through on the phone lines, but that doesn't mean you stay back. It means you jump in. If you want to bid, you got a chance here to come on in. Bid. We'll give it 2 whole minutes to dial the phone number. You got a chance to bid $1,000 or more. Power bids are welcome. Here we go. Last call. Take a look at it. $900 all we have. This is a very, very, very interesting situation right now. And we've got a final 2 minutes counting down, then we'll have it out the door. Last call on this one. It's our last chance. And I got to try it on again because it's such a classic, but it's weird how we don't see a lot of rings like this. We don't see much in that 3 carat or undersize in rings. It is tougher. I mean, you probably heard me say it once or twice over the last 4 years, where most of the blue wing block D, it was kind of a cool situation, because most of the blue wing block D was just, it blessed us with larger sizes. We had a lot of larger carat weights. It wasn't like, oh, it's the best color, but it's going to be teeny little sizes. And so what the challenge has been is to get you something that's not 8 or 10 carats that still has the color saturation. This one does. This one absolutely does. Do we have anybody thinking about jumping in here in the last minute 10? Looking for $1,000 or more if you want to beat out the $900 bid currently. This is a chance to pick it up. I love the idea of stacking. I mean, it's a great stackable. You could easily stack a band right beside it, just on one side or 2 sides, or super, super cool with the Wonder Ring as well. But it's our last 50 seconds, so now or never to dial in and be a part of it. That's really crucial here. Got to start dialing now, because with the delays, there's several reasons why you want to just get a jump start on the early side here, or it could be potentially a miss out deal. We don't want that to happen when a value like this is going on. So final call. Oh my, I don't know what we're going to do for this last hour and 10 minutes, but it's going to have to be some extreme discounting. Anybody at 1,000? 25 seconds left. Last call, last chance, last of our, really, it's my only 264 ring, yeah. Huh? Oh yes, any gold color, absolutely. Any gold color you want. Green gold if you want it. They do make green gold. It's not super attractive. Never been a huge fan. If I wanted green gold, I'd buy one of those, you know, like gumball machine pieces and just let it tarnish in a day. You know, like that is what it kind of looks like to me. But we'll do the white, the yellow, or the rose. We'll do those. I've seen purple gold. It's really cool. You guys have seen that. We've done some purple rhodium. Anybody at 1,000? Yes, no? Got it? Sold. Congratulations. Now I got to figure out what to give away next. I mean, what to sell next. What is this? What is this? Do we want to bring out the big Paraiba? Oh, I know what we need. We need the big yellow diamond, the big pink diamonds, and the white diamond ring. All, nah, it's ugly. It's an ugly stone. I mean, right? We have better standards than that. I say let's melt it. Let's replace that. I'm going to show you a really pretty Mandarin. That's what I'm going to show you. Yeah, that one looks fine until I see it up close. And I'm like, I think we can do better. All right, here's the Mandarin. That's pretty. 9363 is the number. Yeah, I'm going to have them melt that down. We'll make something else out of that. You know what we're going to do here? It's new. It's 9363. It's a 248 oval, and it's very bright. And then it's got a mounting that I think is really stunning. It kind of gives a 3-stone look in a way, because you stack a couple of bigger diamonds on the sides here, 3 of them on each side. You give it a little loop and diamonds around that. It's that bright, stunning neon. It's orange, but it's got the yellow flecks. That's what you want to see. Bright neon yellows coming through. I've got one. Let's blow it out. This has been one of the top requests. It's 64 points in diamonds, and it's been one of the top requests lately. It's been Zambarans and Mandarins. Maybe that's something to do with the January, month we're in, and the birthstones we celebrate for this month. Certainly bringing some of the exotics here, but how about, okay, $34.99, sure. Let's make it a little easier for you. I'll make it $1,900, make it $12.99. First caller, $12.99 instead. And that will be that, $12.99 on the big Mandarin, lots of diamond weight, just shy of 2/3 of a carat. Here's what it looks like on the hand. Yes, you're going to change the gold color if you want to here as well. And that's the best look at it, because now you can see why Mandarins are so beloved when you see how bright they are from a distance away, like you see it there. And now it's almost like it looks more hot, bright yellow than it does orange, because the yellows coming through are so solid and impressive, and really all the way through. That's what neon's all about. So that's $12.99 and one caller only on the Mandarin garnet. Then we're going to move on. That's a one of a kind, of course. We have a big pink diaspora. We have a really good garnet pendant. We have a blue sapphire. That's a lot of money for a blue sapphire. Skip it. Okay, wheel. Yep, we got another wheel for you before our top of the hour arrives. Really good wheel. Huge closeouts. Major. And we have a yellow sapphire that's certified. And wait until you see. We have one more mirror. Now, I should have brought this out a long time ago. I had a pear-shaped Marilani on our last wheel, and I had, 6 or 7 people that I know of who missed out on it. Let me just advise, we're going to start this next wheel with this Marilani mint garnet. Let's zoom back. It's in a stunning baguette and diamond mounting. This has been so much money. And you probably know it. You've probably seen it. And then we're going to go with a really, look at that, little darker Mandarin. How about this is cool. That's Alexandrite with pink and white diamonds. Here's a big Mahenge spinel. And then we also have the yellow sapphire, radiant cut in a bridge with a cert. All of this, individual rings here, and I will not be able to even imagine this sticking around for more than 30 seconds, especially if you missed out on that last one we had. It was a pear shape as well, and it was a pear shape that was a little bit lighter diamond weight, certainly. This has got a big diamond weight presence, 7779, just to give you a heads up. It's our 152. This has been as high as $99.99 on the premiere day of Miralani Mints, but it's come down, and you know what? Nothing has been good enough. So tonight is the night we take it way, way down for you, and it's got a finished undergallery. Look at that. It's got the baguettes in the rounds, which is 72 points in the baguettes, 50 points in the rounds, so certainly a lot of diamond weight that you're getting here at a carat 32. And we're going to make it a lot more affordable, or carat 22 rather. And here's what we're going to do to make it easy for you right now. Anything you want. Now that's got to stay in the yellow gold. Here's the Mandarin. Here's the, this is the Alexandrite. Pink and white diamonds though. We have not seen that before. Yes? On tanzanite, can you show the other gallery? Sure. This is the last auction. It's already sold. It's a ring that doesn't really have an undergallery per se, because there's not a lot of space to add a lot of gold pattern, but there you can see how the basket is going to go through the inside. So that was just a little question. Here we go. Yellow sapphire certified. So that yellow sapphire comes with a AGL cert. You've got the Mahenge. That's the beautiful Mahenge spinel. That's going to be a carat 18, so that's a very large size right here, carat 18 plus all the diamond weight. The yellow sapphire is a 260. That's a very large sapphire, all natural unheated. The Mandarin behind that is a 362. Then we go to the 85-point Alexandrite with the pink and the white diamonds together. And anything you want on this wheel is time for them to go. You know about the Miralani Mint. What a stunner that is, and all that diamond weight you get with it. I got to be real here. We've got 5 minutes till the end of the hour. And this is a major moment here. And it's deficit time, so you know what that means. It means that we have to move everything off this wheel in a matter of just minutes. Not 10 minutes, not an hour. We've got to move them now. And so everything that was scheduled, and yes, it was scheduled to be here today. And yes, it was scheduled to be a wheel and a closeout and all those great things. And yes, you're getting a cert with the yellow sapphire, which is natural and heat untreated. We've got some of the rarest stones known to man that are on this wheel. The yellow sapphire is gigantic and it's unheated. You're getting a huge Mahenge, one of our largest here, without going to $8,000 pieces. But what I have to make sure you understand is when this show started less than 2 hours ago, this wheel was supposed to be a blowout deal on a Wednesday night and get everything out of here for $3,999. When you're an hour and 55, almost an hour and 56 minutes into a show, and I've been doing this a long time, sometimes you know that's not going to work. And we still need to move jewelry for the next 64 minutes. So I need to not only show you that we can move these 5 pieces, but also give you an incentive to stay with me for the last hour to see the insanity that's about to ensue. Because it's not going to be $39.99. Again, cert on the yellow, all these exotics, 2 color changing stones, the Alex or the Miralani Mint, they change color. Mahenge spinel, only 1 source. This is where you shop the wheel, and quickly, because they're not $39.99. This is me just doing a little extra special something because we got to move 5 pieces and quick. Take a look at them, pick your favorite, tell your operator. We'll give you all the details as you ask about them. We'll try them on, but it's not even going to be, oh my goodness. I have lots of misgivings doing this, but it needs to be done. Needs to be done. Which do we like so far? Is it the radiant yellow, 2 carat 60 unheated? Let me pop in the cert for a look here so you can see the cert. This is the cert that goes with that yellow sapphire. This is going to come with your ring for free, AGL, certified. There's your photograph, 260. That's a major size. And then it's that, of course, that radiant cut, otherwise known as octagonal mixed, vivid yellow, no indications of thermal treatment, and it's going to be signed by your gemologist. Nobody's on the lines, not even for the Miralani Mint. Yes? Oh, no, I can't. That just makes it I can't. Okay, who was it? Linda Marie. And she wanted to open the ruby, the 2 carat 03. Okay, so Linda, here's the thing. I think what I did was a little wrong on that, and I feel like I'm going to be banished from the jewelry trade after that. You know what I'll do? I'm going to bring it back after this wheel. Let's bring it back. What I said was what I said, and it was up there, right? So now what I've done is what I've done. So we'll bring it back for, okay? So Linda, if you can stay with me for about 60 seconds, we'll bring it back. Tell you what, 39, yeah, I kind of knew it. Didn't think that was going to quite get it done. So let's go less than even 39 or 29 or 19. You want to see jewelry fly? We're going to make it happen. They're not even $1,999. Alexandrite, Mahenge Spinel, Merilani Mint, Yellow Sapphire, and Mandarin Garnet. And this one's certified, and this one's changing color, and this one's changing color, and this is a huge size. I mean, take what you love. $19.99, guess what? I was right. That's not even doing it. We're half off. Half off of the crazy low we were supposed to do tonight, and they're still here at $19.99, so be it. Let's go even lower. They're not even 19. They're not even $1,899. We'll give it 60 seconds. Then we're bringing back the ruby. So if you, like Linda Marie, were thinking about the ruby and you've really been thinking, maybe you've been frantically doing a little, maybe you've been thinking about like, what are other rubies going for? And you've started to see some of those prices by doing a little internet search, thinking about where rubies should be. It's time. We're going to bring it back. But first, we got to get these out the door. They're not even $18.99. This is a huge value. Take any one of them you want. If there is one you're thinking about, just take it, try it. If it ain't all that, you send it on back. Send it back to me. Put attention, Lauren Blair, because I will be happy to take any one of those back. And on a different day when we got normal viewership, we'll get the money we're supposed to get. We'll get the $39.99 discount. But today, they're $1,888 for 60 seconds. Top of the hour is coming. So take a look at them. Yes. Which one do we like so far? Yellow Sapphire with the cert. You got it. That's going to be item number is 7734. You can get any gold you want. It's a bridge mounting. You got the middle row going down the middle and through. Take a look at it on the hand. Here's the Yellow Sapphire with an AGL cert. That's a two-stage. It looks like a yellow diamond, doesn't it? It looks like a yellow, like a diamond. It's an unheated sapphire. All natural, huge size. And then the diamond weight on that one is also 59 points. Comes with the AGL cert. You got it. Do we have that one already, Jess? That delay, I am not used to it. Still. Which one? Which one? You can change the gold. Okay, that one's gone. Just got that one. Thank you much. Merilani Mint, Mandarin Garnet, Mahenge Spinel, or Alexandrite with the pink and white diamonds with it. $18.88. I'm sorry, Virginia. I know they wanted that Yellow Sapphire as well. See, that's been happening a lot tonight. We have like 80 people on one item instead of lots of people on 80 items, right? It's just, yeah, it's just sometimes how you never know the randomness of any given moment of the show. You just never know. But this is really still a lot to choose from on a wheel like this when you've got some choices like you do. Alexandrite, big Mandarin, this Merilani Mint, I'll be happy to keep it. I mean, the diamond weight is massive. To get such a big stone there, and let me try and clean it up here for you. This is a really good stone. Look at this on the hand. Maybe that helps give a perspective here. Seeing this one on the hand from a distance and seeing that Merilani Mint, which remember is going to be on its own, a really big size here. The garnet alone is a 120 or 152 rather, and that's the big stone there. It's going to be yellow gold only. So if that is the issue, unfortunately, that one has to stay in the yellow. But if you like yellow gold, and I think it's a great combo with this minty bright green that changes to red, it's a great way to go. $18.88. Lots of diamond weight as well. A carat 22 is your diamond weight on this one. Yes. Sure. Do you want to take it? It's item number 7779. It's probably on the hand coming up on their TV screen because it was just on the hand. And it's that really big carat 52 pear shape. And then it has baguettes, rounds, not only around it, but also on the sides. They do this round baguette and round kind of frame to it, not only around as your triple halo or rather double halo, but then you do the triple rows on the sides there. So that's our Merilani Mint, changes to bright red. So if you haven't seen those, they're really cool. It's a newer stone for us. We have priced it really, really well. We've made it super affordable for what it is. And so you've got Mahenge and Alexandrite and Mandarin Garnet all available to you. Okay, last call. Shall we go to the ruby? Let's bring it back. Okay, 60 seconds, then we're bringing the ruby back. Got a lot of people coming in here at the top of the hour. I think maybe just tuned in, just see the wheel, know these pieces well, have never seen a value like $1,888 before. And that is a special little something we're doing tonight just to get them out the door. They are supposed to be $39.99 tonight on this wheel. Now they're $1,888. So we have backed up calls. Bear with us. Suddenly, I think everybody just tuned in at the top of the hour. So I understand that. So here we go. Last hour of the show, Marilani Mint verifying. And then that's yellow gold only. Let's see who's got it for sure. Then we have the Alexandrite with pink diamonds. Remember, that's an 85-point Alexandrite. Yes, we are bringing the ruby back. I think that'll be a perfect timing situation because I think a lot of new viewers have just tuned in for our last hour of our fabulous What's New Wednesday, although these are not new. These have all been here. They've been far more money. Now they're here at an incredible value of $1,888, best we can do. Question? I thank them for their patience for me. I know it's taken like 28 minutes here to get back to it. Not really, but we're getting back to it, I promise. Yeah. Thank you. Mandarin garnet, 7998. Take a look at the 362. Antonio, right now it's in the white. You can change it if you want to. There goes the Mandarin. The Mandarin garnet's gone. We just had some late callers here on this wheel, so my apologies for not getting back to that ruby here. We're doing it, I promise you, as soon as this wheel ends. 1888. Mandarin gone. Now we have 3 left. Marilani Mint's verifying, I understand. Here's the mint. Here's the merengue. Why is there nobody yet on the Alexandrite? I mean, that just, you figure an 85 pointer that's got pink diamonds and white diamonds in this kind of rhombus style around it. You think that's got to go, right? 1,888. Anything you want on that wheel? All right, let's keep moving. Keep on keeping on. We got a big ruby coming up. This is by request to bring it on back. Let's see if we can get an open on this. 9342 is coming back up. Here's the Marilani Mint. Gotta just grab it if you love it. That's such a cool stone. And that one's verifying. Then we've got our 2. This is the merengue. These are just really beautiful, rare exotics. That's our carat 18 in the merengue. Love seeing that here. Also have that really special Alexandrite, 85 points on the Alexandrite with pink and white diamonds. And that's going to be, again, your choice, $1,888. We're getting ready to bring back the big Burma. If there was ever such a thing, I hesitate to use the word museum grade very often because, you know, museum stones are usually have a history or some kind of, you know, usually a story behind them, some lore behind them. I really am tempted here. I mean, when you just talk about, if you walk the museums all over the world, it's really tough to see a ruby that even has this kind of glow or clarity. It's just that unusual. We've had a couple requests here. I think a lot of people have been mulling it over here. We had it about 30 minutes ago, and it's back. It's 9342. We did not get an open, but I'm going to give it another maybe 60 seconds or so. But for those of you that just tuned in for our top of the hour, I really want to stress here how important this 203 is. And I know that a picture is worth 1,000 words is the old adage, and I think this one really is probably maybe even an understatement, because I think we could easily look at that stone and go on and on and on and have a stream of consciousness of just glowing adjectives for what that ruby is standing for and looks like. But if you're really, are you familiar with rubies and what they typically look like? I know this is always a difficult kind of show to do because everybody has got a different experience with gemstones. Everybody has a different history with gemstones. Some of you might know it inside out. We deal, a lot of our shoppers here and a lot of our viewers are professionals. They're in the business. They know gems because it's part of their business and they love to watch what other people are doing in jewelry. And that's exciting too, because those people really know if they've made it their decision to make that their career path. But then we have some, more novice viewers, and we hope that we can, impart some information along the way. I find that rubies are a little more difficult to show sometimes because we don't have a lot of Burma rubies. When we do bring them out, they tend to be these really gorgeous stones that are plucked out of a private collection from a family. We're not really a company as much as we are a family of gemstone folks and jewelry lovers who have come together after we've all been in the business a while. I've been in the business for 2 decades. I was plucked from another network to come here 6.5 years ago. Left there, came here, just really wanted to be, again, kind of honored to be a part of what TVON was doing that was revolutionizing the business. And I got to say, the family that backs this company is one that's been in the business now 6 generations now. So we're talking about people who know gems, who understand gems, but I think with a lot of times, ruby, that you look elsewhere at what rubies look like and you don't even think it's the same stone as what we're looking at. There's such a big, big difference between what's typically out there and what we bring, that sometimes if they're not sitting like anything else in this world, if they're not side by side, it's tough to really notice that or fully understand what that's all about. This ruby, as someone who started her career studying one stone, and that was Burma rubies. When I first got into the biz, it was Burma rubies that I studied first, because not because it was my choice, because I was told this is the king of all gems. This is where you start. This is one of the most important stones you'll ever sell. Start here. Study, learn rubies. And I've been fortunate to sell Burmas for now 20 years going strong. And $3,500 for a 203 that is Burma and colorful and glowing. This is not supposed to be a transparent stone. This stone is completely transparent. And it's got a carat 79 in diamonds, where the mounting should be double where we're at here, nearly double. For the mounting by itself without the 203 ruby, we are looking for $3,500. It is only a $25 increment beyond that. So if you're thinking, okay, so I missed the first time, you come in now, you look at it. If you don't bid the first bid, well, it's $25 away still from being your own. So we are, let me see if we have 3,500 verified. Jess, did you have a question, or are you on this auction? Okay, you have the open, so we have the open. We have the open, and Andy, you're on something else, I think, from previously. Okay, so we have the open at 35. And so we now know it will get a home. And I know some of you didn't probably see it the first time, which was 40 minutes ago. So if it's your first time seeing it right now, and now you're going, wait a minute, that's a huge value for a glorious stone in a ton of diamond weight, and now it's going at 35, potentially. We have about 2 minutes, though, to wrap it up, and we are going to get it a home one way or the other, because we have that home right now at 35. But the question is, for those of you that haven't participated and you'd like to have that ruby on your hand instead of our opening bidder, which we'll find out who that is, this is your time right now to jump in. This is the moment. This is the magic. We're making it happen right now. And I would, whatever you do, when there's only a $25 advance required here, that should tell you something. It means we need bidders, because obviously, you guys know, if you were with me, we started at $89.99. I was really set on getting $6,000 to start, just so we could at least recoup the mounting price and then go from there. Got down to 5, got down to 4, and then had to go this extra mile to 35. Let me try it on again, so you can see what it looks like from a distance away. Still glowing. Still glowing. Okay, one bidder. Well, so be it, except we're going to give it a final call. It ain't over till it's over, and we have a 2-minute clock coming up, and we are running it right now. This is just, I've said my piece. This is the second time around for this ruby tonight. So now it comes down to the last minute 49 you see on your screen. That's it. When the clock hits 0, it will be sold. And the opportunity for a 2 carat plus that looks like that with a carat 79 diamonds for $3,500 or a little bit more is all we're asking to get you in. That opportunity is going to be long gone. And I can truly, honestly say, I could pull out, what do we have? We probably have 8 or 10 2 carat rubies right now sitting in boxes in our vault. Not a one has this color, yet not a one is priced at $3,500 or anywhere close. They are more like that $89.99 and up. So here's your last call and last chance to get in on this one right here, right now. We have a final minute and 12 seconds. There's been an extra delay, it seems like, tonight. So I would implore you to start dialing early. Don't wait till the clock is already over and gone to start dialing, because that will be a too late scenario. We want to make sure you jump in. This is a value unlike any other that we have seen, and it's an important time to get in. By all means, got to dial right now. This is a mounting that should be more on its own. And we all know that. It's a carat 79 in huge diamonds. We know where gold and VS diamonds at least kind of should go. We know that if we made it at over $6,000 in our factory here, which we are the only ones on TV that make their own jewelry. We are the only ones that do that. It's why we can give you, it's part of the reason why we can offer extra amenities like the free shipping and the gold color changes and all that. That's good. But we also know how much this mounting alone costs before it has this spectacular ruby set in the center. And we have 15 seconds left now until it's gone. And just the open. All right, 35 going once, 35 going twice. A heart-shaped pink diamond is next in 18 karat solid gold. And this one is gone. Congratulations. Thank you so much and well done. Well, museum pieces just like that. Let's talk a little bit about, they're calling it a pink, but it looks far more purple than pink to me. And here's what I was talking about with the ruby. I wished I had a ruby to compare that last one to. Well, here's how we're going to compare that center stone to regular pink diamonds. Let's look beside it. Because what is item number 8815 starts with this beautiful heart-shaped pink diamond that is a very strong, natural fancy color. It's got more purple than it has pink, really. I mean, look at it. It's almost reminding me of that bubblegum pink, the one that we had that's that fancy intense purple pink that we've had that's certified, that's like $12,000. And it's a 12-pointer, by the way, that other one. This is 16 points in the center heart. Then you get, look at all this, pink diamonds, white diamonds, baguettes, rounds. How about a split shank with a diamond in between? All 18K also. So you get the 18 karat white, you get the 18 karat rose, you put it all together, you got the finished under gallery, all of that. And it's been here a bit. So here's your chance right now to pick it up and steal it because it's less than it's ever been by far. And you don't have to pay, oh my goodness, $69.99 is where it started. And wait till you see this on because first of all, can we just, I might just be kind of burying the lead, as we used to say in the journalism industry, there's the finishing, is that if we come in closer, I know it says 16-point center, but let's look at the shape because, again, that is a heart-shaped pink diamond. And it's got a strength to that color. Look right beside it. Those are traditional pink diamonds right beside it in that halo. Would we all agree that that center stone is quite a bit more saturated and darker than what's beside it, what's around it? I think it is. So you're getting an exceptional stone in the center. It's not going to be $69.99, and when it comes down to it, these are the moments when we got to move some jewelry. So good night to be with us here. End of the show time is here. We're ready to help you own all the best. Now I want to zoom back. I just wanted you to see that perfect, detailed, defined heart shape. And $69.99 you do not pay. I need a collar and badly. And in an effort to get that collar on the lines, we are going to take this less than half. And remember how big a 16-pointer is? Again, we have a 12-pointer here that's like $13,000. Now you're getting a 16-point in an exotic color and shape. So there are two things in addition to the size that are making this rare. Pink diamonds are pretty rare on their own. Fancy colors, natural in their color, no treatment, no heating, no nothing. This doesn't require anything. It's just Mother Nature. Mother Nature did this. The amazing lapidaries that worked with the Argyle mine, they're the ones that opted to take this rough material, cut the heart shape, make it distinctive. Then we added all this exceptional 18 karat gold and these beautiful baguettes and rounds and everything you see here in this oversized type of ring that all has that heart shape overall. So you're really, talk about, you know, sticking to a theme and staying on brand. You've got that happening because the heart shape, why not emphasize that? So rare to get. So put it all together, emphasize it, take a look. It's beautiful in the hand, it's comfortable in the hand. Let's make it easier than $69, $59, $49. Like I said, I was going to go half off, which is $3,500 by my math. We're going to do better than that. You don't have to pay $35 or $3,000 or $29.99. Here's what it looks like on, so you can really see the size of when you add up all that diamond weight. My goodness, 28 points plus the 146. What's not to love? You know what? Even better than 29, 28, $2,799. It is not going to be. Certain times in life, you just know when you're in the presence of something special happening. You know something you're never going to witness again. You know when it's historic. This is it. $27.77 for our 16-point heart shape, pink diamond, natural, but it's, I call it pink, but it's really little extra saturation than a typical pink gives you. So really, really important piece there. $27.77 only. And that'll be long gone. And just to get all that 18 karat gold, I mean, there's a lot of size there to that 18 karat gold. I mean, you get a lot just in the gold weight. And for $27.77, yours for the taking, only that one. Let's give it 30 seconds. We got a turquoise coming up. There are some pink diamond earring drops that I thought were a really good value, so I was sure to bring those out. We might follow that up with those pink diamond drop earrings that we have. That's really cool pavé. They're quite lengthy too, which is kind of nice. We don't see a lot of pink diamonds and drops. This is what they look like. So there you can see it's a nice match. If you want a coordinating set, you could get the ring and then have this earring to go with it. It's lovely. We have an aqua bracelet. What else do we have? Some really special, I've got Mandarin pendants and kunzite pendants, and we do have, speaking of pink diamonds, I mentioned at the top of the show, we have our large 51 pointer. It's the only one that we have that's 50 points or bigger without going over a carat. It's got a little lighter color though, so maybe this again would also reinforce the point that we're making here. That's a more typical standard color, and you can see the difference here. And this one's far greater in the price tag, and it should be. It's a 51 pointer with a GIA cert. But you can see the difference here between the diamonds, and I think sometimes me telling you something, you're used to being, talked at by TV hosts all day, who tell you anything, right? But seeing them side by side, as they say, seeing is believing. And I think, you can hear me talk about that saturation or see it plain as day, side by side, and realize, oh, okay, that really is. Because this one, if we just saw that over, you go, that's a really good pink diamond. And it's a lot of money for a 51 pointer. But look at the difference here in the color. And that's why I'm putting it up front. Look at the saturation level versus. So you've got that heart shape versus the oval. Granted, different sizes, but look at how saturated and how hot pinky that heart shape is. And that's why it should go. So if you like the 51 pointer that is GI certified, we can make that a great value, but it's far, far more than $27.77. So I'm loving this for just the value that we're bringing here on a 16 point, super saturated, rare cut, and exotic. So that's here for you. And then let's do this. We've got a great diamond ring. There's a really cool diamond ring for our floral lovers, and this one I'm going to show you on the hand here. It's just all straight up diamonds. We have a 2.5 carat diamond ring, and not only that, it's not about the carat weight just by itself. It's the fact that this is a ring that has princess cuts and rounds together. This is what it looks like overall. It's a beautiful floral. Last time we saw a floral ring, it went from here to about here, and it was a double floral. And a lot of people said, I love a floral ring, but I don't need like 2 flowers. Just give me one. This is almost like snowflake meets floral. It's so festive and star-like almost as well. Let's take a look at it up close. Forget about the pink diamond. I'm keeping that one. I don't have a pink diamond yet. I think that's a good one to own. And then look at this. Now we see it. The very outside, the edge there, those are all jumbo princess cuts individually. The rest are round brilliants. So look at the entirety of the outside, all these big, big diamonds around the edge, huge individual princess cuts. This is a major look. 8711 is the number. It's a, again, kind of a fun, fanciful, I feel like it's a fantasy piece. It looks like just, again, something, it just makes you happy because it's bright and it's beautiful and it's large, but not oversized. 2.5 carats in diamonds, round and princess cut. In all different sizes and all different setting styles. I love that each section is a little different. This little cluster in the middle, then a halo, then these pave sections that are like a pear shape, and then outside of that and curved, sitting at a little angle are the princess cuts. It is such a great look, and it's 2.5 carats in solid diamonds, and then of course all stabilized by this really impressive band that you have. We're gonna blow it out right now. This is how we do it. Just a superstar piece, really unusual and unique, and supposed to be $79.99. Yep, all that. We got to make it really affordable, and I realize that, you know, not all 2.5 carat diamonds or rings are treated equally. There's a difference when you get the bigger stones like this has and the fancy cuts like princess cuts are. There's a premium to those. If anybody would like it, we'll blow it out right now. First caller, just make it easy. I was going to auction it. I'm thinking, no, this is too, it's probably just too specific. It's got that really, it's a high style piece. You know, it's one of those that it's going to appeal to the couture lovers out there. You know, the gals that see something flipping through, they'll be sitting, you know, wherever they are, maybe going on their grand vacation. They're flipping through the high fashion magazine, see that big glossy ad for that world famous jewelry designer, and they just think, I got to have it. No price quoted. Just I call them up, call up your personal, you know, your concierge, and call them up and say, okay, send me that new ring you got. Send it. You know, just one of those type of looks, right? Beautiful, stylish designer, different from what everyone else has. There's a lot of floral jewelry. There's a lot of, you know, different styles out there. This one is just so high-end and such a beautiful diameter to it. Let's take a look. We'll give you a better price. We'll just get you a better price, okay? $8,000 too much. Way too much for what we're doing tonight. And then we'll bring those pink diamond drops because I think a lot of people are asking about those. I'll make this easy. Not even close to $7,999. That is for one caller. I'll make it $2,777 only. Just easy. Bring it out. Get it a value. Same kind of deal as what we did on the heart shape. Did anybody get the heart shape yet? The heart shape pink diamond. So the heart shape pink diamond, $2,777. Now we're getting you 2.5 carats in stunning white diamonds for $2,777 only. And we got to figure out how. Oh, I got a great idea. We have our 1/2 carat diamond ring here in the bezel set. This is a good one. Always a classic. We'll bring out the pink diamond drops really quickly just so we can get those home, and then we'll be bringing out the bezel set 1/2 carater for you. Looking forward to that. So that one's here. Again, like I said, it's a little more unique. Probably not for everybody, but that's why I think some of us love it. But look at this earring. So I flashed this with our pink diamond heart shape, and I thought we need to give these a full presentation, 9108. Just one pair though, so I promise you'll go. And you might remember these because they've been here a while, and the reason they've been here a while is because they were $79.99. Well, 55 points in the pink, 34 points in the white. What really, I would say, separates this from other pink diamond earrings we've done is the fact that 9108 is actually going to be some of the more saturated pink diamond pave we've seen there. And you've got the white diamonds right around it. Front of the lever back as well, 55, 34. That's how it breaks down pink to white respectively. We'll make it a lot easier than that whole $79.99 deal. We've had a lot of pink diamonds that have been a lot of money. It's time to take what we have left, knowing that it could be that farewell we're seeing. We're not getting any pink diamonds in, at least for the time being. So you never say never. We're always working around the clock to try and bring you more of what you love, but getting values that we're accustomed to is difficult. So let's just make this really simple. $79.99, nobody wants that. That's what they've been. They've been that for a while. I think they would be gone if that was the right appropriate price tag. So we're going to do a lot better, and we'll just send them out right now. And let's see if anybody's with us with 35 minutes left, because this is going to be that. You know, every now and then, I did this earlier, I had a 0 to start auction. We just took a piece and said 0 to start. Great. Got a lot of people on the phone lines, right? That was fun. This is the equivalent to doing that, except there's one pair of earrings, and I'm going to mark it down, and the fact is, with 35 minutes left on a Wednesday, we can get away with anything. And we don't need to worry about the next time we see pink diamond drop earrings, because I don't have any others. There are no more. So let's not worry about that. Let's just worry about getting this fabulous pair a home tonight. And I'm going to make them $1,499. Just to see, just to check. Because I got to plan out the next 35 minutes of this show. So we're going to see if that's going to do it. This is $14.99. For drops in this length, I'm going to show you the length here. $14.99. $8,000 pair of earrings. I mean, this is how I'm going to have to do the rest of the show here. But all these one-of-a-kinds, I'm going to have to move 50 items here. So take a look. Here's what it looks like from a distance. Here's the drop. You even getting over an inch and a quarter, top to bottom. Lever back style. No backing to worry about right there. This is the way to go. Do you have them, Antonio? Or do I have time to try them on? Let me see if I have time. Hold on. I'm going to try one on real quick, just in case. And we've got one caller, and they're verifying right now on this 1 1/4 drop earring. This is what they look like from a distance. Look at that. Great idea, great look, and super high style. Any of those, you don't have to have a pave pink diamond. It could be any of our pink diamond pieces. Could be a solitaire, could be some of the pave designs we've done. This is a great looking earring. Antonio, do you have them already? We are verifying. There they are. Ooh, those are good. Those are good. Pink and white diamonds together for under $1,500. Okay, they're here at the moment. Uh-oh, yes? Oh, good. What was it? Oh, what about it? Oh, okay. All right, back to the wheel we go. Okay. They were a little late on the ruby, huh? Yeah, I'm sorry. Did you tell them what happened? Did you tell them that we brought it? Yeah, you told, oh yeah. All right, earrings are gone. Thank you so much. Let's show you a bezel set diamond. wasn't going to show this, but I think it might be fun because it's a classic. You know what I actually love the idea of doing here? You could even stack this with other things. I mean, it could be worn all on its own as a pinky ring, thumb ring, index, middle, ring finger, sure. But let's bring it in. Now, this is one look. Wait till you see it on the hand. This is a stone that looks bigger than a ½ carat. I may have to get in there and measure the millimeter size. I know, bezels usually do that. They make the stone look even bigger than it is. But this one looks like a 1 carat. And wait till you see it on my hand. I think you'll agree. 6975 is the number. Well, well, well. This is something special. It is a ½ carat VS round brilliant diamond. And you know, when we see big white diamonds, they're very rarely rounds. That's the tougher one to get. That's the tough one because you have something so, it's unique to get, we know, well, it's unique to get a value, I'll put it that way. They're classics all over the world. Everybody needs them. So they never go on sale. There's never a deal to be had. Doesn't matter what connection or what dealer is desperate. There's always going to be a demand for round brilliants. It's why you never see them at a deal. Unless it's Wednesday night, January 11th, 2023, 9:28 Pacific time, and Lolo's got to make something happen. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you on the hand, 50-point classic. This is the modern style. This is what you see. If you haven't been in a retail store in a while, take a look, and you don't even need to go to a store. Take a look. Online sites are a great resource. Flipping through the magazines, we were talking about that earlier, you know, seeing what designers are doing. Also, practical level, you've got smooth bezel set. There's no prongs. Nothing you need to worry about. It's not going to catch on anything. It's not going to scratch anybody. It's not going to be one of those high maintenance type of rings where it's sitting way up high in that big basket catching on every single thing you wear. It's just modern, it's fresh, it's making, you saw that diamond from a distance away, it looks at least double the size. And if it was double the size, it'd be like an $8,500 ring. Could be an engagement style. I think you could have fun with it. For those of you that are going, I got engaged 70 years ago, I'm good. Thank you, I'm fine. These are this kind of modern styles that now people are wearing as like a pinky ring. Or again, thumb ring, why not? And if you have, and so many of you do, diamonds by the yard bezel set, diamonds by the yard bracelets, all these different bezel set designs we've been doing over the years that have been truly our most popular pieces. Here's the piece that goes with it. Here's the piece that goes back to it, always coordinates, always looks great, 50-point center stone. Here's what we're going to do. Forget about this $39.99 price tag. I get it. The bezel, it adds more gold. It gives you more rarity. You have a 50-point stone. It's VS. It's white, white, white. This is why we do it in the white gold on the white background. If there was yellow or brown or any of that kind of just anything that you don't want in a diamond, it would show up like a spotlight. You would see it plain as day. This is why we put it against the white background in the white gold to start. You can choose any gold you want, but that would show you. You're seeing a white, white, bright diamond that is a ½ carat VS stone. Let's make it better than $39.99. I'm putting it on the auction block. We're going to start at $1,000. And there is not a ½ carat diamond anywhere for $1,000 that's VS. One thing if you're looking at SI, okay. But VS material, no way. So $1,000 to get it going. And our 60-second clock to get it started. It'll be a $10 increment. It's any gold you want. It's any size you need. And it is a beautiful look in a ring that is as timeless as you could ever ask for. We had an entire first hour of requests, by the way. Haven't had one since. If you have any, since we're at the end of the night here with about 28 minutes left, if you have any requests at all, or something even you'd like to see again from earlier in the show, feel free to get those requests in. Let us know if we can show you something, because there's a lot of great jewelry that's still hanging out, including some 4-carat 10 diamond hoops that were under $3,000. Those are worth a mention. A couple of pieces from Wheels, like we had some 888 pieces. The pink diamond heart shape. Got to show you the big purple sapphire again. And this one has no open with 30 seconds left to make it official. So one more time on the hand here to see how beautiful this looks. How really, again, sleek, seamless kind of style, very modern, very fresh, kind of an updated look. If you want a ring that looks like you bought it in this modern era, you know, this is that kind of style we're seeing going forward. and I think we'll continue to see for a long, long time. So huge value there for a 1/2 carat stone. We'll try it on the hand one more time. Solid throughout the inside as well. I mean, it's all finished. So you've got it's a great style. And again, nothing that's too large. I mean, just this is why you've got the versatility of wearing it really anywhere on the hand. So no open, let's keep moving. I'm going to start doing some recaps here, and I especially want you to see this one because somebody's going to have to tell me if it was just a matter of really early in the show, we got really excited with a lot of different sapphires we had early on. This is brand new tonight, but don't let that stop you from getting on the phone lines because here's that value. It's 9343. Truly one of the most beautiful sapphires. I was saying it earlier, I'm going to say it again. I am not a believer in purple sapphires unless they're very distinctive. There's a lot of likeness you can get with purple sapphires where they look a lot like other stones that are less money. Even tanzanite, even our high, beautiful, high-powered tanzanites that we have. Tanzanites are a lot less money than a sapphire usually is, okay? And amethyst is another stone that it oftentimes looks like. That's another stone that's a lot less money. So when we're looking at a 1 carat 98 Ceylon unheated sapphire, and it's not just purple, it's got, you see it here, electric blues and bright, vivid lilac type colors. When all of that's combined and you have a clean stone and no treatment whatsoever, faceting, polishing, setting this beautiful bridge where you see it's a carat 05 in diamonds, that's at 4 rows, top to bottom throughout the sides, the halo as well. All of that in white, yellow, or rose. Yellow is good to go. We just size it for you and get it right out to you. It's at your door in days. Or we just need to get it at a really good price. And if white gold's more your preference, I would love to see that in white gold. I contend it would already be gone if it was in white gold. That's just my thinking there. I don't know. Usually that bridge in white gold with a color that's as saturated as that is, that makes a lot of sense. We've got a major value, brand new here just 2 hours ago. And I would anticipate it's going to go because it is $1,999. And that is a rare, rare, rare sapphire. We had a smaller stone the other day. It was a beautiful oval as well. It was the same kind of color. It was much smaller. It was gone and so many people missed out. It inspired us to go through the entire sapphire collection here to see if there wasn't something kind of similar. And this was the only stone that stood out because it was a very unique combination of colors. We know we're just coming off 2022 where there was really the world of color, at least, attention was really focused on this idea of the very peri color, which was this idea of periwinkle blues and purples together. That's what this stone has, except it's alive with this vibrance. It's like a live neon gem color. So we love that. So I just wanted to recap that for you. Also had, what else? I think we had the Zambarango. We had an emerald here that was incredible. Great emerald deal. A pearl pendant. So just a few pieces to just recap for you, just in case you missed them or joined us a little bit later in the show. We'll show you this pink pearl as well, which almost has a lavender type of color to it. And then we've got some ruby drops to show you as well that you have not seen throughout the evening, but let us know who's got this purple sapphire. That should be gone, and then we'll just continue to go through some of these one-of-a-kinds. At least let me make sure that the pieces I did have today on the air are going to get a good home. So let's see who's got this purple sapphire. Then we show you this lavender lilac pearl. I love it. It's in that rose gold now. Change it if you want. 4069. Just, some of these early items, a lot of people join us a little later. I wish we're here at the beginning always. It'd be great, but not everybody can. So we like to recap the really good stuff that you might have missed out on, and this is one of them. 11 millimeter natural color pearl, yes. Oh yeah, let's try on the sapphire again, sure. Here's the sapphire on the hand. Couple people on your heels here, Virginia. So again, if they want to get that, I would definitely be quick here. We got a couple people backed up on the phone lines. We have some operators who they thought they probably weren't needed for the rest of the show. So they've left me. But $19.99 on this one, and we got 3 people all talking about this one ring. So yeah, I kind of figured it was just one we might have missed earlier. So we'll do a couple of recaps. We've got a few really important pieces that need to be recapped here before we go in the next 23 minutes. You've got it? Congrats. All right, so that sapphire's gone to Virginia's caller. Here's that pinky lavender pearl, 4069. So again, another recap, but you may have missed it. Bail right up here, leafy design with diamond pave, a purpley sheen to that pearl. It is an 11 millimeter and it's in any gold you want. And we'll do it right now for 400. You know what? How would I do it? 450, something like that. I mean, you'd think that would get it done, right? Go even lower, 439. Go ahead, 439. Why not? Just to make sure it's worth your while to call in here at the end of the night and grab that. Then we've got an emerald in the Stardust mounting. That's coming up too. And then I'm so glad our purple sapphire got a home. We had some zircons that were requested earlier. Those are still hanging out here as well. Any questions or anything we can bring out? Doesn't need to be something you've seen already. Let's bring out something new from the vault. That's what you're looking for. We'll be happy to do that as well. Sapphire gents ring was under $2,000. We had that earlier as well. $439 on the pinky lavender. I'm going to rely on somebody to get that. And then we'll show you the emerald coming up, which is our emerald in this really cool dome style, covered in beautiful diamonds of different sizes here. I thought that would be, again, done deal here in the beginning. We just really want to show it one more time. Yellow gold only. The item number is 6416. That's our 30-point Colombian emerald round. What we affectionately call the stardust mounting, like stars in the sky, or if you're a car fanatic like me, it would be like stars in the headliner of those really, really, really fancy cars, you know? That's where they do the little LED lights in the headliner of the car, so it looks like you are under the stars when you are in your car. This is that similar concept here, but set in gold, even better than LEDs in a $400,000 car. This is diamonds and gold. So 30 points in the emerald, and also 49 points in the diamonds. Yes? Oh, which color? White gold, and who was it? Karen from Louisiana. Thank you, Karen. She got a pair of the, should I recap those? I'm feeling like those need to be recapped as well. So Karen got a white gold, which is good. Means we still have yellow and white available. So Karen, thank you so much. Enjoy those hoops. That's my kind of girl. I like it. But here's our 30-pointer with 49 points in diamonds in the yellow gold only. That's 777. 7, 7, and 7. And then who got your purple sapphire? Thank you, Janet. Enjoy that stone. So specialty. And then let's bring back the hoops. Let's do it. 4 10s. 4 10s and last call. And now we have one less pair than we had a few minutes ago. So that is definitely a must recap. We'll give you a look at those before we go. And again, any other requests you have, let me try on this emerald with the diamonds. The only thing that's set in prongs is the emerald. Jess, yeah. Do you want the emerald? Sure. Are you talking about the earrings or the rings? Rings. Gotcha. We had 3 different zircon rings tonight. I think they're all still available, so let me show them. We have 2 cushions and a pear shape. So see if she wants, if she's all like amenable to any of those, we'll show all 3. I've got 9 carats and 5 carats. So let me show all the zircons we have left, then we'll show those hoops as well. This is 777, waiting for a good home. And then let's go ahead and show you 3 different blue zircons, all of course out of Cambodia. Here's the pear shape to start, and we're going to need a lot of room because these are all big stones. That's the 519. Then we've got 2 9-carat plusers coming up as well. One's in a bridge, one's in a more simple mounting. You decide which one you like. I know we've had a lot of blue zircon requests of late. Here is yellow gold, but you don't have to leave it that way. None of them have to be left in the gold color they're in. And then we also have this 9-carat 32. This is in the bridge mounting with a carat at 11. In the diamond weight. So pear shape at 519. Your cushion cuts are both over 9 carats. This one being 998, the largest. This is the 932. And this one has the most diamond weight. So those are the 3. We have different prices on all 3. But it is every zircon that we've seen today in the blue variety. And don't forget that emerald is still here. And then we'll recap the hoops as well, the 4 10s. Last call at this price tag. But if you would like anyone, and now it's good you could see them all together, see if the colors, you know, where they're similar, where they're different. But again, 932. Here's the stunning pear shape 519. Although I would say, does that really look half the size? I don't think it does. It looks like it's more like 3/4 the size. So keep that in mind. And then this cushion cut over here is going to be the 998. Anything you want, they're all under $3,000. There's the great news. Our largest price tag will be the one with the bridge because 111 in diamond weight. So that's actually going to be $28.88. But then the most affordable is the pear shape, being the 519. That one's only $14.99. And then you can kind of go middle of the road here with the 9-carat stone, but lesser diamond weight. That one's only $19.99. So $28.88, $14.99, $19.99, and any one of them can be done in any gold color you like. And then the hoops are coming up for their last hurrah. Last call, last chance on the hoops. 4 10s. Can't wait to show those one more time because, again, a lot of people may have missed them. And we don't want you to miss out on the value. That's what it's all about. We are busy on the phone line, so bear with us here. A lot of, no doubt, requests coming in at the end of the night, or is this available? Is that available? This is the time to make that call. Don't wait till the following day when it's already gone. That's never going to be good. Mm-hmm. Okay, here's the under gallery on the pear shape. More of a basket that sets up. Here's the under gallery on the cushion cut, the $9.98. So that has a little bit of scroll design within the basket or the profile. And then we really tend to leave these open because they are a transparent stone. And we want to see the double refraction in the glitter, not really a distraction from gold design behind it. $14.99 and $19.99. The two most affordable are what we just showed here. And then let me know which one you want to see on the hand if we've kind of narrowed it down a bit. This is the largest stone out there. $19.99. Here's the $5.19, only $14.99. Here's the big 9 carat plus, but with a 111 diamond weight in the bridge. Anything we can try on for you, Jess, or they haven't narrowed down to cushion versus pear, or we could put them on together, trying to make the decision here between the two? You got it. Here they are. First, we'll talk about, let's go with the pear shape first, and then I'll put them on side by side. So that's the $5.19 all on its own. Then I'll slip on the $9.98 here. We'll go right side by side here. And so you can see this one right now in the yellow gold, but you can see you don't see a lot of that gold here from the top, from the front. This is the pear shape. Again, $19.99, $14.99. Most affordable. This one's right down the middle of the road of the three that we have. So take your choice of, but those are really, I mean, this again, I don't know if, this one does not look half the size of this one. And that's right about where we are. $9.98, $5.19, they look very comparable. So if you are trying to get a bigger size, but you know, save on cost, I think that $5.19 is a really good choice to make. And this one's in the white and this one's in the yellow, but none of that matters except as a reference point. You're going to choose which stone you like in which color gold. But a lot of people on the phone lines talking about these. So I don't think they're going to stick around much longer. Okay, 4 people talking about them. Oof, we've struck a zircon nerve. We have found. Just a question of who wants what. Pear shape is already gone. Virginia got the pear shape. Let's show you back up close here. Cushion cuts are what we have remaining now. Here's one, here's the other. Oh, the $5.19 just sold, Jess. I'm sorry. Virginia got it. Item number 8395. 8395 on the $5.19. $9.98. Yep, they got it about 60 seconds ago. Okay, big hoops coming up. Andy, any questions on the zircons before we go? All right, grab the big cushion cuts. 9 carats plus. Again, $28.88 for the 932 actually, and then $19.99 for the 9 carat 98. That's left and right. Okay, next up hoops. So Karen took a white gold. We're going to show you what's left in the hoops here. They're 410. Here are the 410 hoops. Largest carat weight we have in an oval. Inside out styling. Loving them. $1,999 is not going to be your price tag because we're actually going to show you a different item number here for this hoop. It's actually 424 on the hoop, which is our 2-inch by 1 3/4 inch oval inside out style. Button release. You can still call them the 2 cushion cuts. They're here and verifying the pear shape is gone. So congrats on the pear shape. Who got it, Virginia? It was Kimberly. Thank you, Kimberly. Enjoy it. So now we're going to talk about, we have, well, this is what remains at this point. Still have the yellow gold, 1 pair in the hoops in yellow. Now have 2 left in the white gold. It's a 410 diamond hoop. That price, $59.99, what they should be. Today, since it's the last time we can make them at this old price, because believe it or not, it could go higher than $59.99 next time they're here. Instead, you're getting 410, and your screen is correct. It is $29.99 for a pair of earrings that has 2 inches of gold, diamond set inside and out. So this really, as high-end a style as you can get in a hoop earring, it's got the button release. That is so important. And honestly, we are starting to see more and more of it because it's a customer demand. this is where you're going to open it. You press that little latch. That's a button you will press down. That opens it up. When you do, I'll show you. It's going to just spring open. You see how that happened? All I did was press the back button, and then to align it, well, you don't have to do anything. You just push it together, and it snaps, and you'll hear a little click, click. You know it's locked. This is the inside out style that's so amazing. I will try them on. We have 1 pair in yellow, 2 pairs in white, and the next time we make them, which is if we make them, it's not a guarantee, because I'll be the first one to admit, I don't know if I'm going to be really, jumping in line to sell them at over $59.99 when they've been on the air for $29.99. But that's why we're giving you this heads up right now, that this is a moment to take advantage. If there was ever a time to get a 410 diamond hoop, it is right now. And this is what it looks like. So you can see that amazing style you're getting, all that amazing diamond weight. It's all VS material as well. We can't discount that. And the irony is it's discounted. But you can't discount the fact that this is VS diamond material at $410 that should never be under $3,000, and it's happening. And you have all those diamonds lining the inside of the back of the hoop. They're in the front of the hoop itself, so all anyone sees when they look at you are straight up diamonds in every which direction. This is the most complex style of hoop to make and create. Obviously, with that little button release, that's an extra type of labor and an extra type of expense that normally you're paying more for. Again, all of these added benefits, all of these added features that are now costing you under $3,000 to get a hoop earring like that. So it's a beautiful style, lightweight. You see they're not pulling, they're not tugging, they're not, stretching out that already stretched out piercing that I have there. It's just a comfortable, wearable, and yes, if you want a bigger hoop, but again, not touching the shoulder. This isn't like too dramatic to wear every day. It's just about being able to really appreciate the inside out styling of it and really get a sense of bigger look, more flattering, I believe. The bigger the hoop is, I think it's really flattering when you get that extra length and elongation next to the facial features, and it's $29.99. We'll go back to our wheel and show you close up. White gold, yellow gold, still lucky enough to have each of those colors available, but I would not imagine that's for long. So it's our last call on the hoops. There they are one more time. Had to bring those back out. We've had 1 pair of white gold go here recently, so we wanted to bring them back just to make sure you saw them. And then, how about it? A couple more requests here for the road. Oh, good. Yay, for Stacia? Oh, wonderful. I haven't heard that name in a while, but that was the name of my college roommate for many, many years. 3 of the 4. 3 of the 4, so, made it sound like I was in college for like 13 years for a minute, right? It's not like, ooh, she was there a while. Just the standard 4. Take a look at this. This is a ruby earring for a request, and they are rounds, and they have this almost star-like pattern around them. So instead of just doing a basic halo, gave it a little more wow factor. 3926. Appreciate the request, especially since this one could help out a couple of people who want ruby earrings. They're a beautiful, kind of think of it like a stud. I mean, they're not too oversized. Even though they have the diamond halo, they don't get to this big jumbo size. We're gonna come in closer since we just had the largest earring we do. Now we'll come in and take a look at more of that button style. 50 points in the rubies. Oh, we saw a good ruby earlier, right? But that was a 2-carat ring. Now we're looking at a match pair, half-caraters. Total weight, 25 points each, and 28 points in diamonds. And a post and butterfly back. Post is going to be located right behind one of the points of that star-like design you have. Little separation between the diamonds and the ruby themselves, and a big old nasty fingerprint on this one, so I guess I should fix that. And we're going to give you a really great value. Whoa. Okay. Hooray for the markdown. Since this just came out by request, they're supposed to be $9.99. They're nowhere near that right now. This is where we all recollect them being. And this is a memorable earring. It's not often we see rubies in rounds out of Burma matched up. It's happening right now. They're not even $9.99. $888, $777, $699, all fine. We're going to go lower than that. We'll make them $599 a pair. Nothing we love more than fulfilling a request. And if that works size-wise, if that works for, think about it. Anything you need in ruby, first of all, always a wearable stone. The color is powerful, goes with everything. It's red. Red goes with everything. I look at it from a nail perspective. If a color in nail lacquer goes with everything, then the same thing applies to gems, right? And if you need that go-to, it's usually going to be a nude or a red or a pink. Well, we don't really do nudes in gemstones. So red is a great option that you know you're going to wear with everything. but it's also in this case that round that is just glowing and bright and vibrant. That's rare to get. We discussed that at length earlier with our 2-carat came out to play, and now we've got earrings. So how about this? $5.99. We'll give them 30 seconds. They are for request. Let's see what they look like from a distance away, and then we'll give you a look on the air as well, so you can see what that's all about. But that's how they're going to look from just kind of across the room. Get you that beautiful glow still that you're seeing, almost starlight kind of look with that diamond halo instead of just, it would look so much more standard if it was just diamonds around it. Instead, we're giving you a little more wow factor, and they're about a little more than 1/4 of an inch top to bottom. And then we'll show one in the ear for you so you can see what that's all about. But $5.99, huge value, any gold you want. Great opportunity to pick up rubies that are matched, that, see, rubies don't have to be all that expensive when you know where to shop, and you are still getting the best quality out there, and that's what they look like on with no backing. They're just kind of balancing there. Yes? Oh, really? The one with the stardust mounting? Great. That was Karen in Georgia. Wonderful. Karen, thank you so much. All right, back to the wheel we go. Ruby earrings are here. Those are for our requester, and then I'll put that ruby aside. That was one of a kind, so thank you, Karen. Enjoy that. We'll have it right out to Georgia for you. Do you think Georgia's still partying, celebrating after that big Monday night win? It was more than a win. It was like 8 wins in one. All right, congratulations, Karen. We'll put that aside. How about, I was just looking to see if there was anything else to recap, and I think we've got it mostly covered. How about maybe just that pink diamond heart shape? Or better yet, here's that blue sapphire. We saw that royal blue. It was such a beauty. And we still have 2 of our zircons. 2 of the cushion cut blue zircons are still hanging out. And then here's our last look at that sapphire ring. This just, I think sometimes pieces need to be focused in on, and it's a little easier when you can just see it. It was on a wheel earlier. Let's just look at it all by itself and really just kind of praise the color of this sapphire. So deserving here of all the praise in the world, because it is a really stunning sapphire. It's still over a carat. It's item number 7300, and it's a 103 oval blue sapphire, but it's, again, blue sapphire with some pop. It's bright. It's a rich, regal color. You also have 52 points in diamonds. That's the halo around it. These are the classic styles in jewelry. This is the one where if you never know where to go, this is where you go. You go with the really classic, what we call the ballerina style. It's the classic single halo, all round brilliant diamonds. They're still VS stones. And yes, it's under $1,000. And I have told this story for so many years, where many, many years ago, and it was, goodness, gosh, how many years ago would that have been? How long has the future heir to the throne, how long has he been married now? I mean, they have 3 children. It's been a while, right? And we remember when, of course, that sapphire ring, which is iconic, right? One of the probably the best known piece of jewelry in the world, right? I mean, easily. And people know it worldwide, and they know it's a sapphire. And this is the style that's modeled after that. But it was interesting because a lot of designers, costume jewelry designers, were doing imitations, look-alikes, faux, costume pieces that were replicating that many years ago when it sort of resurged to popularity. And we've seen that over and over. And you can spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars on pieces that are really just, again, I mean, I hate to say it, but kind of worthless. And they don't have any real value to them. This is a stone that is the same source as that very famous sapphire. It has VS diamonds around it in a classic style. And I hate to say it, but many years ago, I fell, let's say, prey to the hype of getting one of those fashion pieces and spending literally more than you're about to spend for the real deal. A Ceylon sapphire, best color, VS diamonds around it, and you don't pay $9.99. So just saying, if you're a sapphire lover, if you're tired of looking at blue sapphires that look like the night sky, that's what they usually look like right there. Okay, not the library tower, but above that. The library tower is beautiful, and they light it up different colors for different occasions. But that sky, that navy, inky, almost black color, that's usually what blue sapphires look like right there. This sapphire, look at the difference. They're different. They're vastly different. And that's what we live for. That's what we want to see. And you get VS diamonds, and it's not $9.99, and it's not $8.99. This is the best part of what we do. Get all the quality. You deserve it. But it's not even $8.99. Choose your gold, get your size. We'll ship it to you for free. It's $888. That's how we do it. So costume jewelry versions years and years ago, made of mystery metals and faux stones and crystals and glass, colored glass, or the real genuine thing. Ceylon, same source as where the one from the Royal Collection came, right? They got theirs from, Sri Lanka. Best real, I mean, besides the cashmeres that are from 100 plus years ago, it's all about the Sri Lankan sapphires. And this is $888. Diamonds, gold, amazing, isn't it? And you get it, all the things you need, all those little customizations and all those extras and all those perfect things that make it truly yours that anywhere else you're shopping for jewelry would cost you and dearly. This is all extra added for free. So you take advantage. Jess, are you thinking about it? Virginia thinking about it? It's a great ring, isn't it? And for $888, let me try it on. It just is classic as can be. Keep in mind, sapphire is a birthstone for the month of September. So just a little extra added bonus if that's a month that you celebrate a birthday, or if just a loved one celebrate. I don't wear my own birthstone, but it's kind of fun to wear other people's that you care about. It's kind of a little sentimental nod, you know, without being overt or obvious, right? You can just wear other people's birthstones too. This would be September and April, just for the record too. So you've got, you know, what if that were a combination that was meaningful? That'd be nice too. So are we down to 1:30 in the show? Okay. Well, that came quickly. So here we go, guys. Last call, $888. I guess we're ending with the sapphire. One more look at it close up. Reminder, we're back tomorrow. So we do have a Thursday night show, same time, same place, 7 o'clock Pacific, 9 p.m. Central, 10 p.m. Eastern. I will be back with you guys to shop our Thursday away. And then don't forget, Friday's now online only. So I don't see you guys on Friday, but we still have a little online broadcast. So if you need your, jewelry fix on Friday, we're here for you online, any of our online avenues. And then we're back on the weekend, back on TV, weekend morning, Saturday and Sunday. So we'll see you guys then. But tomorrow night, the next big shopping experience here together at TVON. And we're going to have a lot of special pieces really all through the week. So can't really give away all the surprises, but there's a lot to tune in for. So I'll leave it at that. And of course, if you have any questions for us, what you've seen tonight for 3 hours, let us know. We'll help you out. Anything we can find for you, help you out, check on availability, or a request for tomorrow, whatever it is. We're accessible at that phone number, so give us a call before it disappears in 23 seconds. Thanks for being with us on this Wednesday. Thanks for watching. Thanks for shopping. Welcome to our new registers as well. Always glad to have you. We're back tomorrow night, 7 o'clock Pacific. Make sure you join us. It's going to be an incredible Thursday night. Look forward to seeing you then. Have a great rest of your evening. Hope it's a great Thursday. Let's rendezvous at 7 tomorrow. We'll see you then. I'm Lauren Blair. Have a great rest of your night. See you tomorrow.